Alright, everybody, welcome in to the 12th and last qualifier for the MMR tournament that we have starting up. We appreciate everyone being here. It actually looks like all the racers are ready, so I'm going to get this going. So.
All right.
Hello.
How's it going, guys?
I forgot to mention, yeah, I'm here with Rob the Video Gamer and Video James. They will be doing the commentary today. Thank you guys for volunteering for this.
I'm happy to be here.
It's always a good time.
We got the last qualifier of the Majora's Mask Season 1 tournament today. Lots of people entering this race today. Lots of people want to defend their bracket spot or maybe just squeeze in. What do you think about the racers we have?
I think this is going to be a good one. Saria A to Z, I don't know, and we're all top runners.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to see a lot of very talented runners here with the restream today. I'm just
excited for brackets to start.
Oh yeah, no, brackets are going to be great.
Brackets are going to be so much fun.
We got Lost Woods going on here from Saria. I like it. Well, Link to the Past, Lost Woods. Yeah, so it's looking like, I don't know, currently in the number one spot.
OOT runner? Yes, this is the OOT runner.
Yes, ATZ also very, very talented at Majora's Mask. ATZ is the highest placing person in the bracket right now who has not done all 6 races, so they are the most likely to, you know, try to go for a good time and maybe get a higher bracket spot right now. Everyone above him is they've done their 6, so all they can do right now is just play defense. Not that that's a bad strategy or anything, but it is quite indicative of the kind of talent that we're facing up here today in the race.
The commentators are a bit quiet over the game.
I can talk louder, or they can just turn me up. And yeah, I noticed Saria's audio is like very loud compared to what is normal, but that's okay. That's what
I never looked at
for. How are you all doing today, Chad? I hope you're ready for a comfy morning, afternoon, or evening MMR seed. 2 a.m. if you're in Australia.
We don't talk about Australia.
Rip Keshi. Alright, starting very soon here. Oh, it looks like it's in progress. Good luck, have fun, everyone. Alright. What kind of ridiculousness are you hoping for today with this seed?
I'm looking for Hookshot to end up in a bad spot.
Yeah. Hookshot.
You know me, I'm always pulling for required beavers.
Of course. Required beavers. Hookshot and well. No, it can't be in well.
Hookshot can't be in well, you wouldn't be able to get there.
Yeah. Hookshot and bank 3 though. And only adult wallet. Alright.
Hookshot in Pirate's Fortress. Vanilla Hookshot.
I think that's happened before.
I've had that happen before. Not in a weekly, but in practice races.
Yeah, massive open. Yeah, so at the beginning of the race, there's definitely several different openings that you can go for. All have their own strengths and weaknesses, and it can directly affect the pace of the race, though most people will opt for generally similar paths or similar checks, so hopefully they all get the important stuff. Woodfall is foolish. I missed the first 2 hints, unfortunately.
Throw it his way of the hero.
Yeah. Goron Race is Large Quiver. Again, I missed the first hint. Whoopsies.
What was the way of the hero? Milk Road.
Yeah, Dompe Digging dead. Very good. Always good to know. Hard
Stock Cotton is also way of the hero.
Okay, good to know.
we're gonna get people checking grandma.
Yep. This stockpot in is very interesting to have Way of the Hero just because there's so many different things it could be. Great Big Coast. All right. Here's hoping for Ocean Spider House chest. If we see an early captain's hat, it could happen.
There's also the possibility that it's just a song.
Yep.
Like, it's possible that, like, the song is Goron Lullaby and there's something in Snowhead Temple or something like that.
Yeah. Saria getting bullied there on the pillar. Did you see that?
Yeah, that happens sometimes with the bomb shoe. I think, if I'm correct, I think the bomb shoe doesn't always start in the same spot when you load East Termina Field. So, depending on where the bomb shoe starts, it can catch you on your way up the pillar.
Right. Yeah, I usually like to shield it before it even has a chance to do something like that. It's a little slower, but I just feel safer doing that. Okay, magic's on Swordsman School. And double magic to boot, so there you go. Putting Earl to a bit of a lead.
That's early magic.
Yeah, but that's also like one of the first checks you should be doing anyway, so hopefully everyone else will catch up soon. I didn't see anything from Moon's
I always feel like a weirdo when I watch Top Runners routing.
Why is that?
Because my routing's so...
It's just different?
It's strange.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Maybe sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you'll get a seed where your routing just works out and then you win the race.
I will tell you 100% of the time, every time, as soon as I have Hookshot, Zora Mask, and 2 bottles, I'm doing Pirate's Fortress.
Immediately. Just rush eggs every single time.
I not even for rushing eggs. Pirate's Fortress is so check dense.
It's true, it's just like 12 checks, I think.
I think there's 13 if you do exterior, interior, and sewers.
Right. Also, we saw that Swamp Spider House is dead. It's good to know.
Spider House is dead.
Getting some path to swamp checks here from Saria. I think Saria is just trying to kill time until Mayor's office and potentially room key, what I meant to say. Also, we start with the Kona song, so that definitely shifts what people will want to check early.
I hate starting with the Kona song. It makes the seed way too open, way too early.
So I've only been running MMR for about a month now. I've never seen New Wave Bossa Nova as the starting song in Standard.
New Wave Bossa Nova has been the starting song of few. It's been the starting song in the weekly a couple times.
Boat Archery's dead, and Letter to Cafe on Mama, or I should say Cafe Mask. So
on Madame Aroma.
Yeah. So that's interesting because you can't do Blast Mask and Letter to Cafe checks in the same cycle, or at least not the last two. So
I do the Letter to the Cafe checks.
You do you just have to. It's a question of view off. Also, we got Blast Mask, so ATC's able to check.
100% of the time, every time I'll do Letter to Cafe over doing Blast Mask check because it's 3 checks as opposed to 1.
It's technically 2 with All Night Mask, but I see the reasoning for sure. Okay. Yeah, Way of the Hero, Milk Road, Stockpot Inn, and Great Bay Coast are also Way of the Hero, and then Woodfall is Foolish. I don't know if there's anything else for that.
I haven't seen another Foolish yet.
Yeah.
Is Lens a big item here? Normally it's just 1 check. Lens lets you check. It lets you play Song of Healing for Darmani. It lets you give Shiro the Stone Soldier on Path to Icana a red potion, and it technically puts Day 2 Graveyard in logic because it requires that you have Lens of Truth to navigate the invisible path.
Yes, as well as technically, although this is very rare, but the Icona Castle Heart piece, technically Lens is required to get that logically. Saria's volume is very loud, so... Okay.
Also, theoretically, Lens of Truth can be logically required if the game expects you to get hot spring water, because Lens of Truth is required to climb up to Darmani's grave to get the hot spring water from there.
Yes. That is quite the edge. It's just one of the many things. Like, Lens is very interesting as far as how it affects logic. And
honestly, the seed requiring hot spring water is so rare. I think I've only ever seen it once.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, you basically like, Lens is not a bad item to get, but it's like mostly annoying checks. So it's not exactly something you want to see early on.
Also, most of the checks that you can do with Lens, you can technically do without Lens. It's absolutely required for Shiro and Darmani, though. You can't even talk to them without Lens.
Yep. You can climb Darmani's the wall to Darmani and get hot spring water without Lens, but A, it's not in logic, and B, it's not really that worth it.
Also, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, you just gotta memorize the wall textures, bro. It's easy.
I count my steps.
Yeah, that's a good strategy too. All right, how many tries postman minigame? I want to see a first try from ATZ.
I learned how to do the postman minigame strat recently.
Ooh, frame rate.
Nah, that's a couple frames.
Couple frames? All right.
I think the earliest you can get on is 10.02.
There you go, champ. So loving the fuchsia tunic from ATZ. Big fan.
I had someone yell at me once because I had Link's tunic set to like a bright lime green. And I told them that if I was smart enough, I'd chroma key it to show them how amazing it was.
That's a 5-head idea there. And ATZ and I don't know both going to get their magic here, so...
Is this our first P-Hat grotto?
Yeah.
Keaton Mask.
Keaton Mask, alright, there you go. Could be something.
Keaton Mask is one check. It's not necessarily super out of the way. I tend to, if I have Keaton Mask early enough, I tend to do it while I'm waiting for the old lady for the Bomber's Mask check. The Bomb Mask check. Last Mask. Yeah. Why did it take me so long to do that?
Yeah. Butler is also dead.
Butler is dead.
So, nothing from the post-Woodfall clear checks. Oh, okay. Saria's gonna
nobody likes post-Woodfall.
Yeah. So this is what you said, like, Keaton Mask is not that out of the way. I mean, getting it in P-Hat Grotto means you can just do the grass right here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. 8. Gotta test my own knowledge here with the Keaton quiz. 1. Some of them are really hard for no reason. Chateau Morani shoutouts. My favorite answer.
It took me forever to memorize how many cow statuettes there are in Clocktown.
Yeah. That one's one of the more annoying ones. And, oh my god, Postman Hat. So just
I'll be honest with you, I know there's 10 cow statues in Clocktown. I don't even know where they all are. I just know that because I memorized the Keaton quiz.
I think there's one that's like behind the desk in the market shop. And it's like you can't even see it unless you like do some really weird camera stuff. So we're seeing Saria's going for Gorman race. And I got Postman's Hat off the Keaton quiz, so that's just another mask that gives you a single check. So hoping that
Don't you love fetch quests like that?
Yeah.
My favorite is when you go down a long line of fetch quests and you end up with the game's only blue rupee.
Yep. Well, today I learned there's only one blue rupee in this game. All right. Go ahead.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is the music for the Gorman race here Gourmet Race?
It is Gourmet Race, dude. Gourmet Race. That's amazing.
Gourmet Race has been forever ruined for me by 1-2 Oatmeal.
Classic video. But yes, that's quite the tongue twister. Gorman Race, Gourmet Race.
I just thought it was appropriate that the Gorman Race music was another race.
Yep. 49. Unfortunate.
Moon's Tear is a piece of heart.
Room key. All right, yet another
item
ambiguous
that gives us a single check.
Yep. So Saria will probably want to go check those at Clock Town whenever possible. Earl Weird also getting room key. And off we go. So when do you think that we're going to see a Great Bay play? Because technically could do the Grotto. And that's pretty much it until we find a bottle or Song of Healing.
You can do Grotto, Labfish, and you can't do Tingle because we don't have projectiles.
Yeah, you don't have a bottle, so you can't do Labfish yet.
Oh, we don't have a bottle yet? I thought I saw one.
Maybe one of them. I might not be paying attention to everything. But yeah, that's might be the thing. Okay, let's see here.
Honestly, I wouldn't even go Great Bay until you have bottle and bombs.
Yeah, no, that's probably not a good idea. Rotai kind of foolish? Might be. I might have missed that. Alright, so we're checking room key now. Was Gorman Race worth it?
Giant Smash.
Well, not exactly useless, but not really something you want to see.
We're not going to see any of these top runners use Giant Smash. They're all going to be doing arrow strats.
Exactly.
Although Giant Smash, technically the game logically requires that you have Giant Smash before you enter the Twin Mold boss fight.
Yeah, so it's just something you'll most likely run into as you're going along through checks. But if not, there's many different ways to kill Twin Mold, so you could get FD or just use the elemental arrows.
I recently learned how to do the elemental arrow strat.
Yeah, dude, it's hard. The snipes are not easy.
My timing's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
My aim's good, my timing sucks.
Yeah. Alright, so who has Letter to Cafe? I know Saria has it. I think they all have it.
Everyone has it at this point.
Yeah.
Everyone should.
Mm-hmm.
Madame Aroma's not a check you don't do for any particular reason.
Yep. Unless you've been playing a lot of MMR and then you forget. Like if you played 2 seeds in the same day or something and you're just like second guessing if you've done a check. I've definitely seen that happen.
I can't do 2 seeds in the same day because they get crisscrossed in my brain.
Exactly. And I mentioned that because I specifically raced with someone who forgot to check Madame Aroma for that very reason and ended up losing the race because of it. So, alright, so ATZ is going for Blast Mass as opposed to Letter to Cafe.
I don't know, safe's coming.
I might have safe scummed. Yeah.
Well, I don't know escape, safe's coming.
Oh, I see. I did, sorry, I the name confused me. Who's on first? I got who's on first. I see. So I don't know is probably just going to check Letter to Cafe right now, see if it's something important, and if not, then just proceed as normal with how you would play Blast Mask. Not a bad play, honestly. Get these 3 checks out of the way, and then you don't have to deal with the conflict.
I don't know. I usually just do Letter to Cafe and then just check Blast Mask on my second cycle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Magnetic Llama got what I was talking about.
That's a classic.
At least with this, we'll have answers early on as to whether Cafe Letter is important. And this is something you can just check very easily just by chaining Song of Double Times. I think we're going to see the Postman's Hat. I didn't see if anybody else checked Postman's Hat yet, but it's nothing. All right.
Heart.
Also, I think I missed what Blast Mask was, but I don't think it was anything important either. What does Cafe give us? Saria is also going to check Cafe.
I don't think Saria saves scum though.
Yeah. Well, first check is useless.
It's okay. We got 2 checks on night of the day.
Banger, by the way. Yep, so I don't know, and Saria doing the same thing. ATZ is just, he's going to get Keaton Mask. We'll see if he bothers to go for the quiz, but we know that's nothing.
Hello, the god of COD.
What a good username. Alright, what do you got for us? Great Fairy Sword. And, okay, so Cafe, yeah. So, letter to Cafe, not anything. Good to know that early. Good to have that answer so we can just proceed as normal with Blast Mask.
I'm not sure I would have reset that.
Yeah, I think the idea with Great Fairy Sword is, I mean, it's nice, but you don't want to risk, you know, something very important being on Blast Mask and then All Night Mask, so.
See, now, this is the part where I don't know makes that play and ends up doing Majora with Kokiri Sword.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if he is worried about damage, he can just do an extra cycle and get it whenever convenient, but we can at least hope that we get FD or Gilded Sword at least. Also, Mountain Title Deed on Fairy. I don't know if we saw that. Yo, Smash 64 music, let's go! Shoutouts to the Smash 64 community.
All 3 of you.
Exactly. Listen, as a Break the Targets runner, I'm obligated to point it out whenever it happens. And then, alright, we get in Final Day chest here from Saria. Makes sense to check while you're doing the cafe. Letter to Cafe checks. And it's a bottle! Not bad, honestly. You definitely do want a bottle pretty early on, so that is nice to have. And then we're going to do some ranch checks as well. Right,
oh, dude, you know what I didn't even think about?
What did you not think about?
I'm getting my Mayflash today.
Oh, nice.
And I'm in the middle of a Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door playthrough. I'm going to actually be able to play it on a GameCube controller. Have
you played T2ID before?
I have not. This is my first playthrough.
You are in for a treat, my friend.
I've made it through Chapter 1.
All right. Stay patient with Chapter 2, because after that, the game gets very good. Chapter 2 is I'm very mixed on, but
I made it through the first Paper Mario's tutorial. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, fair enough. My general take is that TTYD has higher highs and lower lows, and 64 is more consistent, but TTYD is much better when it's good. All right, let's check some hints here.
Ranch Sisters is dead.
Yep. We get to see, hopefully we get to see Doggy Racetrack chest. It's always something that you don't want to miss out on if it's something important. It's just so annoying to get to. I love the kids, or the pirates screaming for Epona. Rotai Kana Foolish. Yep, so confirming what someone in chat said earlier. And Earl, we are now getting Dodongo Grotto. Yeah, so the general route you want to do here is both of these rooms in Ranch close at 8 p.m. So you want to check the hint here, and then go to Doggy Racetrack and get the chest, because there's more to do in Doggy Racetrack. In this room, you just check the stone and leave. Woodfall is foolish. We know that already. And ATZ going for kind of an early Great Bay play here. We'll see if that pays off. I didn't see if you checked the grotto. I think you did. Oh, he's just setting the owl. Makes sense. With Great Bay Coastway of the Hero, it's definitely not a bad idea to have that as an easy warp. Just do that while you're trying to kill time. Great noise for the dog barks. And a little trick you can do here. Just, there's a couple ways you can do that. You can do it with a jump slash and clip under the roof. Oh, there's regular magic. Unfortunately not useful, but gossip stones are also good. That is a sometimes hint. That is very good to know. All right, what I'm gonna... Sorry,
one of our qualifiers, our first logical magic was in that chest.
Yep.
And one of the people on Restream didn't check it for almost 3 hours.
Oh my god, that sucks. And Saria going for a YOLO dog race here.
You always got to play the dog races, at least once.
There's a Restream I commentated that had it had 2 people YOLO dog race for fire arrows and got it.
Look at Gold Dog go.
Yeah, dude. Poggers. Oh my god. RNG smiling on Saria today. No, it's not over yet, but looking pretty good.
As long as he gets at least second place, he's got it.
Yep. And it's looking like a clean win. All right, YOLO dog race. Good idea.
This is the part where it's a piece of heart.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I don't think we saw what Tingle had in North Clocktown. Stone Mask, right? Yeah.
No, Stone Mask isn't a bad find.
Mm-hmm.
It makes Deku Palace and Pirate's Fortress a cakewalk.
So, Toilet Hand had Goron Mask. We missed that, but that's huge. I think that was Romani Mask on Transformed. Specialty 4? What's next from Saria? Probably kill time until, well, you can't check All Night Mask, unfortunately, but, because Saria didn't save Scum, but we'll see if that's something important. I think Earlweird has a pretty distinct advantage now with that early Goron Mask find. Toilet Hand is kind of a weird spot to put it, however, getting Ocean Title Deed, which is not something you can do until you get Zora Mask. It's a fine play to make, I think.
That was Mountain Title Deed, not Ocean.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Mountain Title Deed. I always get them mixed up.
You couldn't turn in Mountain Title Deed until you had the Goron Mask anyway, so...
Fair enough.
Using it to get the Goron Mask isn't the worst thing.
Yep. And then chess minigame. I mean, yeah, fair enough. If you get Goron Mask, you don't have arrows, you can't do anything in Ranch yet, or Tranch. Can't do anything in the mountains. Ooh. And chess minigame being chess minigame, as it always does.
Why is he walking instead of rolling?
I don't know.
Also, why isn't he doing corner flips?
Maybe he doesn't know how to do it. I don't know how to do corner flips.
You just line yourself up with the corner of a block and...
Oh, well, he got it. There you go.
Well, that was an accidental flip. That's not how you usually do it, but...
There's the blue rupee. Yeah, unfortunately, there's still some strats that I'm... And I don't know, showing off the long jump blast mash strat. I love that strat so much. Saria going to be sticking with that Great Fairy Sword. I don't know, opting to do without it. Did we see this? I think ATC might have checked this, but yeah, Saria with the bottle that they got from the in Final Room chest. Going to do the fish. Again, not a bad idea with Great Bay Coastway, the hero.
I have on more than one occasion seen Labfish give Zora Mask.
Yep. That is definitely not out of the realm of possibility. If it's a projectile, then they can check Tingle, which is very nice. If it's hook shot, they can check Tingle, and then technically they'd be able to check, I think, Great Bay Coast Heart Piece. Though that's very out of the way and annoying without Zora Mask. Dude, we're getting a promotion for bigfollows.com in chat. Dude, I want to become famous. Also, thank you, mods.
I get at least one of those every time I see it.
Yeah, it's unavoidable at this point. Alright, what's fish? This is definitely important to check very early on. So if this is something good, then Saria is probably looking at a little bit of an advantage here. All right, so that narrows it down. Could be Mikau. Could be Ocean Spiderhouse Chest.
It could still be the song.
And it could be the song as well.
It could also be Cliff.
Yep. But as I mentioned earlier, that one is super annoying, so hopefully it's not that one. Saria's gonna check some Zora Cape stuff, and we're getting our first Woods of Mystery check here. Oh, Stone Tower Temple Foolish? Alright, good to know. That is definitely a good hint to have. Alright. Woods of Mystery Grotto is nothing, but maybe the witches have something for us. Maybe they'll be nice.
Two days in a row, 2 seeds in a row. I had the Woods of Mystery Grotto give me my first logical empty bottle.
Oh my god. Very nice when that happens. Especially when it's the red
It's annoying because it means you have to go to the Woods of Mystery, get the empty bottle, do the Kuume and Kotake chain to get Kotake to go back to the shop so you can buy a red potion to go save Kuume.
And then she gives you the recovery heart first every single time. Yeah. Well, what does she have? Ooh, she's got the hook shot.
I've seen that a few times too.
All right, there you go. Earl Weird with Goron Mask and hook shot. So huge advantage to him right now. So that opens up a lot. That is, I think, the first projectile that any player has. So lots of stuff that can be checked. Able to check all the tingle maps now, at least the ones
Every
that are...
tingle can be checked. Bombers can be checked.
Yep. You check Clocktown Day 3.
To check Poe Sisters.
Poe Sisters. Do we have Garo or
No,
Gibdo?
we don't have Garo or Gibdo.
Yeah. And important to note, although I don't think it matters that much, is that Icona is technically not in Logic until you have Ice Arrows, so...
Yeah, I
Still
usually do it before I have Ice Arrows anyway, because you never know.
Although I found myself making that mistake my first couple races where if Ice Arrows are my last item for Go mode, I don't want to go to Icona. So Bottle was day 3 or night 3 in chest.
The employees only chest and stockpot in. The employees only room.
So probably going to want to go check the Great Bay Tingle pretty soon. ATZ also getting the hook shot. He's going to check Tingle in Milbrook. What do you got for us, fam? Mirror Shield for 20 rupees. Absolutely.
Mirror Shield's a good find.
Gets you a song, as long as you have light or fire arrows and keg. Saria, okay, so I see what Saria's doing. He's getting Letter to Cafe so that he can give it to Toilet Hand. So Saria should be getting Goron Mask any minute now.
Well, he's only on the first day.
You can still do Toilet Hand day 1.
Oh, that's right. You Toilet Hand's all 3 days. It's just after midnight.
Yep.
I do Toilet Hand on day 3 so often, I genuinely forget that he's there all 3 days most of the time.
Generally the easiest time to do it because you can get into the ranch without Deku or Zora. At least in Logic. Or, well, you can do long jumps too, but it's just the easiest time to do it is night 3. Bombers have Beam. So that puts Great Bay Heart Piece into Logic.
Put Stump Chest.
Stump Chest as well. Yes, that's correct.
Although we have access to hook shots, so Stump Chest isn't that big a deal.
Yeah. So as annoying as it is without Zora Mask, probably want to be checking Great Bay Coast Heart Piece at some point soon.
I hate checking Great Big Coast Heart Piece without
Yeah,
Zora Mask.
it takes so long to swim over there.
Not only that, but you have to actually go up there and check it because you can't do the see up strat to see through the cliff to see the item without Zora Mask.
You can actually. You could if you roll against the pillar to the right of it. It's kind of precise, but you can do it. Yeah, it's just not as easy. It's way easier to do it with Zora Mask. So you are correct with that.
I didn't know you could check it at all without Zora Mask.
I didn't know until like 2 weeks ago. So. Let's see what was on Moonsteer again. But nobody seems to be going for it, so it must be useless. Earl, we're going to be checking Swamp Tingle now. And this will round out all the Tingle checks once we check Great Bay Coast as well. He's got nothing. Rest in rip.
He's got a red rupee for 40 rupees. That's a deal.
Not a scam at all. Alright, is Saria gonna go? I wonder where Saria's gonna go. I don't know if it's midnight time yet. Yeah, so Saria hasn't checked Blast Mask yet, so probably on his mind. Oh yeah, ATZ making the mistake of not saving Bomb Lady, so unfortunately might waste a bit of time doing that next cycle. There's Couples Mask on Stump Chest. There's another single check that may end up being useful. And day 3, South Clocktown Chest here. A Jet Seed might be nice for today.
Nobody wants a Jet Seed. Come on. Yeah. That means a shorter stream.
Exactly. Also, Milkrow being way the hero was Mirror Shield. We have the answer to that with the hook shot. So that means that that does mean with Stone Tower Temple being foolish that whatever the iconic castle song is one of the required songs. So all we need now for that is either Lights or Fire Arrow and Keg and Gyro get there. Yeah, the last. Oh yeah, no, that one was pretty annoying. That was the one where 10 minutes in, Jess and I were like, "Oh yeah, dude, this is an easy seed. This is fine." And then 2.5 hours in, where the hell is Hookshot? All right, so Tingle, Great Bay, nothing. It's got Bomber's Notebook. You can keep that, fam. Get that away from me. Alright, so still no real answer on what the Great Bay Coast Way of the Hero is. Again, as you mentioned, it could be just Eggs check.
It could just be Song, which would be frustrating, but it's entirely possible.
Nobody's opted to look at the Great Bay Coast Heart Piece yet, so... Though, again, it's worth mentioning, it is technically in logic now with the Bean find on Bombers.
That Bean find. You know what that Bean find puts into logic?
What does that put it in logic?
Not quite yet. We don't have all the items to do it, but that means that we can go do Stone Tower chests.
Oh, true. Important to note, Stone Tower Temple being foolish does not rule out those 3 chests because it's Stone Tower as opposed to Stone Tower Temple.
Right.
We're getting a Zora Cape checks here from ATZ with the hook shot. what we got from the this chest. Just a silver rupee. Unfortunate, but still a check we can do here right now. I don't think you can check the like without an arrow, but
I don't think you can hit. No, because hitting likes with hookshot doesn't actually do damage to them in this game.
Yep, you're correct. Let's see what this is. See if this is anything important. It's just a red rupee. All right, so Zora Cape, not really giving much.
What are you doing? Go check Beaver. You can do it without Zora mask, I promise.
Yeah, dude.
Don't be a coward.
Just ocarina dive into every single ring.
Right.
Earlier, going to check the same things that we know are foolish from ATZ. I wonder if ATZ is going to go for Bank 200, or has enough for Bank 200. Let's see here. Alright, let's see what Bank 200 is. Nothing.
They don't have any wallets.
Nope. But Bank 200 is in logic without any wallets, right?
Yeah, it's Bank Heart Piece that needs a wallet.
Yep. Correct. So, still a lot of questions. We don't have a bow, we don't have bomb bag, none of the elemental arrows, and just Goron Mask, which some players still don't even have. No, Saria, no, check. No, you have letter to cafe. What are you doing? Feels bad. So a little bit of a delay on Goron Mask for Saria, but does have a bottle, so not entirely disadvantaged. And there's the bottle for ATZ as well. I wonder if ATZ might check... Yeah, he's going to do Toilet Hand as well now, so Goron Mask for ATZ, just about time. And another interesting thing to note, which is technically in logic, is the boat ride from Koume. That could be something important, especially with the red bottle.
Has anybody even saved Koume?
Yeah, a couple people have. Actually, no, I don't think so. I think a lot of people just got the hookshot and pieced. Garo is Night 3 Curiosity Shop. Oh my god, alright, so looking for a Giant's Wallet, maybe, unless we can find Gibdo. I must have missed that.
I hate that reality.
Dancing Dragon from Oracle of Seasons. Love it. Saria's got some bangers going on with the randomized music.
Yeah, Saria's got a pretty good selection. Oh, no one wants to see that.
What's that?
Romani mask on Transformation Great Fairy. I don't know, finishing up bombers, which we know is a bean.
Another check that is kind of out of the way, but also technically in logic right now, is Graveyard Bomb Grotto with the Blast Mask.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. It's really annoying to go to Graveyard without being able to go get the statue.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with Road to Icona being foolish, so it's not even worth checking the Goron Rock in the chest.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a couples mask from anyone either. I'm
No.
Owned by the bubble over there.
He's getting bullied.
You can use a stick even when you're jinxed. So that may be an option. Just skirting out of the way. Major is dead. Oh, well, we're about to see couple smash check here. That's nothing. Alright, and Koume from Saria here. It's a bomb bag.
Hey, we have bombs.
Now we're getting somewhere, though. With Blast Mask, not the best thing in the world, but still very nice to have.
With Blast Mask, actually kind of useless.
Yeah.
At least until we hit the point where we can start doing recoil flips. So.
Yeah. There is Honey Darling.
That's true, Honey and Darling. So that's one check.
Yeah. And earlier, checking the Great Bay Coast heart piece here. So hopefully we'll see. So this is what I'm talking about with the second pillar. You can use it to check. What is that? I can't see. Well, regardless, earlier just going for it, so it must be important, whatever it is. We'll have the answer in just a moment. Going to do another long jump here. Nails it. Yeah, it might be bow. Yep, that's a bow. So
wow.
that answers the way of the hero for Great Bay Coast.
That's not necessarily true.
Well, it's at least part of the puzzle.
It's entirely possible that that's not way of the hero.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But that does give us a lot regardless. We're able to check
We can check a lot with bow.
Yeah, now we can check the north in its entirety.
We can do the two shooting galleries.
Yep. So now I think it's just a matter of time of when does everybody else want to check the that heart piece? That is gatekeeping a lot of things potentially. Yeah, and one of the other bows is bow locked.
Why, where is it?
I can't remember, but it was hinted. Romer probably remembers. It's Goron Race, okay.
Oh, okay. Romer knows everything.
We are seeing a Honey Darling check here from earlier.
Doesn't have Deku Mask, so he couldn't do the
Yeah.
cheese.
What do you got for us? Gibdo there you go. Alright.
Alright, so we don't need that Garo Mask then.
Yeah, thank God. So Icona now is definitely something to ponder. Though without a bow, there's... I don't know if I'd want to... bow doesn't really get you that much. Until you get lights or fire arrows. And especially finding light arrows is going to be important now because we know that Mirror Shield is, or at least Elegy check is something important.
You know what does go into logic with this, though?
What's that?
Secret Shrine Grotto.
True.
And it would not be the first time I've seen something really important on Secret Shrine Grotto.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so is I don't know gonna check Great Bay Coast Heart piece?
Why didn't you buy Bomber's Notebook, you fool?
Come on, man! Don't you want to go slower? Yeah, it looks
Lose
like
those frames.
I don't know. Please drift to the left here. I want to see it. Come on, man.
No one wants to check that heart piece without Zora Mask.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going for it.
I don't recognize this song.
I think it was just horse race in a minor key. Archery has Moon's Tier.
You can go turn that in randomly.
Exactly. That's gonna be probably.
Do the thing.
Maybe.
Nobody believes me about this. Do the thing.
What's the thing?
Oh, let's see if he does it. No. Yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah. The one spot where Ocarina of Time and Zora Mask. All right,
That's
so that,
literally the only spot in the game where you can hand an item to an NPC without having to talk to them first.
yeah, not enough people know that. But
And
hey,
nobody believed me about that for the longest time.
yeah. So Earl Weird now with a huge advantage. The Great Bay Coast Heart piece, and I don't know as well is going to check it. Yeah, huge advantage now because Bo locking Zora Mask. So isn't that mean that Great Bay Coast Heart piece directly locks Zora Mask?
That's terrible. That's awful. Who rolled this seed? We should lynch him.
Then yeah. So for those who aren't aware, in Ocarina of Time, when you're giving an item to an NPC, the idea is you want to walk up to them when you can speak to them and then press the C button. In MM, you're supposed to talk to them and then they ask you for a C item.
Except for
that
the
one.
business scrub
Yep.
in Clocktown. He's the only person in the game that you can give the item to without having to talk to him first. And I don't know why. And like I said, I started telling people when I first joined the Majora's Mask community, I was telling people about that and they didn't believe me.
Yeah. It's always great to see people. You can tell when people have been playing too much OOT when they accidentally press the C button for an item before talking to an NPC in the room. But,
Yeah, I've seen that more times than...
yeah. Oh, I don't know. Missing the bomb jump. Unfortunate.
Flash Smash jumps are so hard.
What is this? Saria. Bonka S. That music was something else. Yeah, it might be just some legacy from OOT.
It's entirely possible.
Mm-hmm.
My theory behind it was that the business scrub was the first they ever did,
Mm-hmm.
and that for some reason they held over the OOT code for that, but then changed it for the rest of them for some reason.
Right. That would be a likely possibility. This game was developed in a year, so
Less than a year. It was like 11 months.
yeah, exactly. Let's see what the Icona hint is. Stockpot in way of the hero. We know that already, but it's looking like we're going to see Saria check the... Yeah, Saria running low on checks. Definitely got to get that Great Bay Coast heart piece at some point. So these are just like, I think, desperation checks, to put it lightly.
Nobody wants to check Great Bay Coast heart piece.
Yeah. I don't know, and Earl Weird so far are the only ones who've gotten it. I don't know, just kidding now, so... We'll see what... oh, I missed what Swamp Archery was. But Earl Weird just checked it. Did anyone see? Sorry, my eyes were on. I don't know. Doesn't look like it was anything. And nothing from that, the bomb grotto either. It was just a piece of, I'm sure if it was something important, people would pop off over it. I don't know, finally getting Goron Mask. So, Bo and Goron Mask in quick succession, so hopefully a little bit of catch-up. And Earl Weird now going through some quick and easy Zora Mask checks. Yeah, dude, the beggar in Ocarina of Time was very, very weird. Odd to handle. So Weird now going for that, going for the north. You can get a song, so we'll see what that unlocks.
HZ getting bombs.
Fortunately, all that really gives you is Honey Durling, which is not...
Which isn't anything.
Yep. And Saria going for Icona now. I've not seen...
I just saw Gossip Stones as something, but he flicked past it so fast I didn't get to read what it was.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Piece of Heart? Okay. So Gossip Stones is dead then.
Yep. I think we saw that hint earlier, maybe.
It's possible.
Yeah. Is HEZ going for Swamp Spider House? No, it couldn't be. No, he's probably just going
to be. Swamp Spider House is dead, isn't it?
Yeah, we know that already. I see. They're just going for, or at least trying to go for.
You can't climb that. It's too tall.
Yep.
HEZ, you're gonna die. You can't climb that. No. F's in the chat.
Yep. So this is from Earl Weird. This is, I don't know which Rando this is actually. Ah, this one. All right, so yeah, two people making a play for the north. Earl Weird though, with the distinct advantage of having Zora Mask. Sorry, excuse me.
We haven't seen Deku Mask.
We have not seen Deku Mask.
I like to talk about this sometimes, but I played a seed once where Deku Mask ended up in the Stone Tower chests.
Right? Oh yeah, it can be.
And we had decided not to randomize Song of Storing that seed. Right. And we didn't start with it, so we went the entire seed without Song of Soaring.
Amazing. And let's see what the song is here. It's Song of Healing. Okay, so that may seem like not so great. However, it is important to note that we do have a lens, so we can check Darmani. And Great Bay Coast is Way of the Hero, so probably going to want to check Mikau just in case. Are we going to see... Okay, we're not going to see... I think, yeah, not opting to do Rock Sirloin. And I'm not sure if you saw, but the
business scrub is a map.
Yeah, but the heart piece for that business scrub is Bremen Mask, so potential lemons. That's all I'm saying. Potential lemons. And both players checking Lens Cave as well. Might as well.
You blew up too quickly.
F. Pendant.
Just gonna sit there and wait for Blast Mask to refresh that.
Yeah, might as well, yeah, kill the Skulltula in the meantime and get that chest. It is nothing.
Purple Rupee.
Yeah, still no answer on this one. But we'll see. Just, wow, almost sank there. It's beans. Any beans? Saria, I think, is finally going to check Toilet Hand and getting Goron Mask. It's not really too much from the north just yet, but we do have a couple of new things to take a look at. Darmani, as I mentioned, Darmani and Mikau now are both in Logic.
Did I don't know go get Song of Healing?
What's that? Might be doing it right now. Yeah. And then Erweird now checking, opting to do the...
Past the Snowhead.
Yeah.
Not a bad check.
Yep. Two things that can absolutely be something very crucial, especially with lens and logic. That's All Night Mask. All right. Stock pot in way of the hero. Yes, please.
No, Earl Weird, what are you doing?
He's getting All Night Mask.
You go up to Snowhead first. That way, when you void out, you start at the top.
It's true. It's true. And unfortunately,
I don't know. Doing rocks for one?
Looks like he is. Might as well. There's still quite a few places where Deku Mask could be. Could be on All Night Mask. Yeah.
Hasn't even been hinted.
So it's important to note that Stockpot in, we already saw Goron Mask on Toilet Hand, so that could be Way of the Hero.
Oh, yeah.
But still,
it most
still
likely is.
Yeah.
But
still a good idea to check.
I've seen Grandma have light arrows so many times, I don't even think I can count them for you.
And I think light arrows right now are going to be such an important thing to grab. Freeze easy peek, nice. And then I think this is very fitting music for chess minigame. I'm gonna attempt some corner clips here.
You can't corner clip when there's two next to each other.
Rip.
It has to be a diagonal block by itself.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Absolutely, completely blocked out by that, actually.
Yep, but still managing to finish at a decent time. Alright, here's our rock sirloin from, I don't know. And ATC as well, making a play for Icona. Is Saria gonna check Great Bay Coast Heart Piece? Ah, nothing on Rock Stake, unfortunate.
He's hard.
The question is, are we gonna have another hot spring logically required?
Saria is not checking Great Bay Coast Heartbeat.
Unfortunate. Give a little look-see here for... So I think if I were in, I don't know, /Earlweird's position, I'd want to go check All Night Mask as soon as possible. Earlweird finally getting first bottle. And doing something with it. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely want to check All Night Mask as soon as possible. Don't want to rule out Mikau or Darmani, though. Those are also very annoying checks. So I think
I don't know it's only on day one, so doing grandma checks will bring him up to day 2, which isn't... It'll make doing Mikau kind of annoying, but...
Yeah, with fast pushing, it's not the worst thing in the world, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. So maybe you want to check Mikau first. And we're doing the day 1 route. I do not have the path memorized for day 3, so I actually have to use the monkeys if I'm in this situation.
I have all 3 days memorized, but I do not have the invisible platforms to Lens Cave memorized.
Yeah, I only have day 1 and 3 for that.
I can do day 3 lens platforms, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It usually takes me a couple tries.
Yeah. So 1 hour in, and we have a lot of answers. We're still missing all the elemental arrows. We're still missing Keg.
Did I don't know pick up All Night Mask?
I don't know. Might have opted to not, and
I didn't see him go back for it.
Yeah. Oh no, it's checked off on his tracker.
He might have checked it off because he knows where it is, though, and didn't actually grab it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Chat is saying he skipped it. Maybe he's going back for it now.
It looks like he is.
Because he did just go do Scarecrow song. I don't think he had Scarecrow.
Ah, that's what he was doing. Okay, that's fair enough. Ooh, bad bounce. And Earlweird with the bomb bag. So I think Earlweird right now has the most distinct advantage.
That Zora mask is big.
Yeah, Zora mask is huge. I don't know, probably with the next best chance here.
Unfortunately, Sarah is really suffering here.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then ATZ just needs to check, because he needs to check Great Bay Coast.
ATZ opting to do Poe Sisters?
Yep. You might as well, I guess, if you have to give no mask. With Kokiri Sword, though, it is not the fastest thing in the world. Kokiri Sword and no lights, I should say. See if, I don't know, makes a play for All Night Mask here. No, it's going for Laundry Pool. Ah.
Getting very...
Didn't check this yet. Sploosh.
What's on Fairy?
It's Mountain Title Deed for Human and Romani Mask for Transformed.
Right.
Hopefully, I don't know.
Everybody likes a good sound check, right?
Absolutely. Alright, so I don't know is going to be getting Moon's Tier here, so Zora Mask as well. Very soon.
ATZ's played too much Ocarina of Time.
Power crouch stabs are real. That,
Yeah,
well, also...
those don't exist in Majora's Mask.
Oh, they do in Japanese. And I know ATZ does a lot of speedrunning for MM, so it makes sense, I guess. I did not know you could do this strat with the last Poe sister, but without a bow, it makes sense.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about when I said Poe Sisters were in logic, because you can hit them with a hook shot.
Makes sense. Ooh. Yeah, there's Moon's Tier for I don't know. So unfortunately now they well, you can still check yeah, I think All Night Mask is probably not so important for I don't know right now. You never know. Saria going for Great Bay Coast Heart Piece finally, so this should allow him to catch up fairly quickly.
This is going to be so upsetting for him.
Yeah. So ATZ as well doesn't have it, so... Also, was anything on Poe Sisters? I missed what it was.
Wasn't looking. I was watching Saria head towards Heart Piece.
Yeah. Gotta do a better job paying attention here, but that's alright. On me, not you. You're doing fine.
Pose was a red rupee.
Is ATZ doing well? Is that what I'm seeing? I guess ATZ really
I think
doesn't
he's
want it.
just in Well to play double Song of Time, because Well doesn't get cutscenes.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. There's the bow for Saria. I'm really curious to know what the All Night Mask locks. Logically, that bow needs, yes, you need a bean and bottle and hook shot. But we have both.
We have all three.
Yep. That's what I meant. All right, here we go. All Night Massacre. So yeah, you have to do this one first because she stops reading at 6 p.m. Okay. We got here. There's, I didn't see which wallet it was, but it is a wallet, which is nice to have. Yeah, the bottle in stockpot in also, potentially. And ice arrows. There you go, there you go. Stockpot in loaded this seed. And then ATZ also looking to go for Great Bay Coast Heart Piece.
What was on the second grandma track?
Ice arrows. So, like I said, stockpot in loaded this seed. Oh yeah, well it puts day one Smithy and Logic. Good to and there's the Zora mask.
Put bank into Logic, which is upsetting.
Yep. So here's the thing. We're probably gonna have to see Pirate's Fortress pretty soon, which is a little unfortunate because we only have one bottle, but it is absolute, like, you can do everything. And as you mentioned earlier, it is a very check-dense area.
The most check-dense area in the game.
Yep. So, fairly likely that we might find Deku Mask there. That's one of the big question marks of this seed still. Still looking for Keg. Still looking for potentially Captain's Hat as well.
Labfish has been checked. It was a purple rupee. ATZ is heading up to get his bow.
Yep, so everybody is getting bow in that very, very nasty Great Bay Coast heart piece. Which, as we saw earlier, oh, nice freeze from Saria as he fell. Yeah, we're still missing lights and fire arrows as well. All right, we gotta see here. What's the big brain plays? What's going to be the check that really gives a new advantage? Because all players have bow now.
It's Deku Mask. Deku Mask is the big bottleneck right now.
Absolutely, it locks a song, and it locks a temple potentially as well. Still don't have any of the temple songs. The bottom 5 row. Technically, Eggs is in Logic now. Sonata, Elegy, we need lights. Yeah. But yeah, that first temple check's going to be important as well. And a Captain's Hat might help out as well. Still wide open. I think it's still anyone's game, though. I think Earlier and I don't know have a huge advantage going for that Great Bay Coast check a little bit earlier than the other two. Camaro has land title lead. I don't think that's been checked yet. Yes, here is where I would simply perform the Moon Warp and then go beat Majora right now and win the race. Yeah, so quick check here from earlier to see what land title deed is. And his giant wallet. So, Bank 3 is in Logic with both the adult and Giant's wallet check now known.
Garo's mask is in Logic.
Yeah.
Not that we need it, but...
Right. I think I don't know is going to make a Pirates Fortress / Pinnacle Rock play here.
Early Pirates Fortress is the play. It always is.
Yep. I'd be willing to put money on that you're right.
I would have won this seed because Pirates Fortress would be done already.
The question is, would you have gone for Great Bay Coast Heart Piece?
Probably not. It would have taken me a while.
I'm right there with you, bud.
Is I don't know skipping exterior chests?
Not sure.
Looks like it. Oh, maybe he's gonna check them after he opens sewers.
Yeah.
Deku Mask.
Ooh. Well, you called it.
Pirates Fortress is always the play.
You called it. All right, so that's a big question mark answered. We're going to be able to... Oh my god. We are one keg / fire arrow or light arrow away from getting that juicy elegy check. So I think I don't know now is with the Pirates Fortress play is got a massive lead. Saria, I can't with this music. It's just clipping the audio everywhere. Yes, indeed. And we still have like 7 or 8 checks left in Pirates Fortress 9, honestly.
I'm gonna sing the praises of Pirates Fortress until everybody in the community is doing it early.
Yeah, yeah. Deku Mask, and here's Gold Dust. And
which is another bottle.
Yeah, always very nice.
Unfortunately, it's not a bottle we can use.
Not right now, but yeah. With fire arrows, though, it's something you can empty out, which is nice, especially when you're doing Pirates Fortress. I think it's fine to go to Pirates Fortress with 1 bottle as long as you do the second trip with 3, and then you can just do Pinnacle Rock in 1. Yeah, no 1 bottle eggs, unfortunately, but now both the smithy checks are in logic as well. Nothing there. Nothing there. Important to note, Mountain Title Deed as well is now something that is
accessible.
Yeah.
Piece of heart.
Alright, so still say Gold Dust is probably worth it. I wonder, yeah, Earlweird's probably gonna go for Pirates Fortress as well here after the fish check.
Early Pirates Fortress is always the play.
Yep. Has anyone checked Mikau yet, I wonder?
No, no one has. Not that I've seen.
Yep. And a rock stake check from ATZ. Saria getting those ice arrows as well. And with Stone Mask,
Deku was where? Deku was in Pirates Fortress Exterior.
Yeah, so exterior had Deku and fire arrows. Interior only had Gold Dust.
Well, sewers had Gold Dust. We don't know what
that's right,
interior
sorry.
had yet.
Yeah, sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, all we're really missing now is light arrows and a potential keg / captain's hat.
Well, we definitely need at least 1.
Right.
Because we found Song of Healing. I'm not on board with this music for the shooting gallery. It makes it way too stressful.
Yes, gold dust is one check. Oh, yeah, it's just one check because selling it to Curiosity Shop Man is nothing in these settings. And there's the other quiver. So yes, the logical bow was confirmed to be Great Bay Coast. And hey, look, another bottle for earlier from the like card piece. So you can do Pinnacle Rock in one trip now. Always a good thing to have for you.
Everybody likes doing Pinnacle Rock, right?
Oh yeah, especially when there's a pictograph in there.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite.
It's happened to me like 3 times, bro.
I lost a seed once because I didn't have magic for Pinnacle Rock, so I refused to do seahorses, and seahorses had magic.
Oh my, that's mean. That's cruel.
It was the worst. I ended up not finishing that seed.
Yeah, no kidding. Seria getting Zora Mask. ATZ checking Darmani. I think this is the first of those we've seen as well. I think ATZ might be a little bit with no Zora Mask. They might be a little bit
I think they're
confused.
lost.
Yeah, but it is ATZ, one of the stronger players that MMR has. So see if you can recover this. I believe for sure.
I would have got my butt handed to me this seed because it would have taken me forever to go check heartbeats.
At least it was hinted. That's like the one saving grace of it. But yeah, it's still very annoying. Let's see what Darmani has. And earlier checking Zora Hall. Potential with Mountain Title Deed, we can full clear it. And Darmani is nothing.
Circus Leader Mask, that's something.
It certainly is an item that exists in the game.
It is a thing.
Yep.
That does something.
Yeah. And checking Deku Palace here from I don't know. Fair enough, you get a song out of it, so as long as it's not Storms, we'll be worth. If it's vanilla, then we can finally get our first temple clear. And Bunny Hood on Evan.
I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
No problem. Alright, it's just me for a little bit. How you doing, fam? Hope everyone in chat's doing good. Let's see what this Deku Palace poll has in store for us. And Seria checking Mikau. This is the first check we've had. And ATZ doing the hot spring checks. Let's see if Bean Daddy has anything on it. Nothing from Mountain Title Deed. Let's see here. All right, Mikau, what do you got for us, fam? Want to see those lights?
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate this seed so far?
That Great Bay Coast Heart piece kind of brings it down. I'd say without it, it'd probably be about a 7 or 8 out of 10, but with it, it's looking more like a 5.
Ooh, wow. At least you're being honest. I can appreciate that.
That's all right. We had Cafe Mask on Mikau, so potentially something. We don't know yet. With Great Bay Coast Heart Way of the Hero, you never know. Though we've already gotten quite a bit from the bow already.
ATZ certainly is lacking in the elemental arrow department.
Yeah, he's lacking in the Zora Mask department as well.
Oh yeah, all 3 runners have that too.
Yep, it's
Deku was also found by I don't know.
Yeah, it was in Pirate's Fortress. Hello, Rob.
Oh right, Pirate's Fortress had Deku and fire arrows. That's right.
Yeah, and so earlier just checking Camaro, which had I saw it. It was Ocean Title Deed. Not much from Deku Palace, so hopefully this song is not Song of Storms. Otherwise, it means that Keg and Captain Sad are both required.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and we had
back, Rob.
Hello, Rob. What you missed, we had a Cafe Mask on Mikau. And nothing from Deku Palace except for potentially the song, which we will find out right now. And it's vanilla, so probably going to go to Woodfall very soon.
I'd go to Woodfall, like right now. I'd
Exactly.
just go do the temple.
Yep. Definitely.
You know that the Woodfall region itself is foolish. It's just go straight to the temple and do it. It takes like 5 minutes.
Exactly. Yep. Especially with fire arrows. I don't know, not opting to get, I don't know if he got the Southern Swamp Grotto earlier, but I didn't see it. And Saria looking to go for Pirate's Fortress.
It's not anything anyway, so.
Wonder why Weird's going for Blast Nest again. Potentially doesn't have
Why is I don't know checking chests?
In case it might have like a bottle or something, I guess. You might as well on your way. Money as well. I get it if the chests are like on the way, they could have an extra item. It has happened where a foolish area has like a bottle or something.
I don't know, I was having trouble navigating these bridges.
Yeah. Grotto and Swamp was Camaro. Oh, okay, that's where Camaro's was. So, and that unlocks Ocean Title Deed, so it's ambiguous there as well. So Saria now getting Deku and Fire Arrows, so definitely catching up a little bit, but I don't know, still looking like he's the favorite to take this right now. Weird and Saria probably a close second.
ATZ just looks lost.
Yeah. All he needs to do is Town Archery, and then he's right back on track, but
Did he go get his bow?
He did. He does have bow. All 4 players have bow now, and everyone else has Zora Mask.
Gilded might be in a foolish location. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
I didn't even think about that. We don't have any sword upgrades yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, we do have Great Fairy, but only some players opted to do Letter to Cafe.
I don't know. Skipped Great Fairy sword.
Yep. I remember you making a comment about that.
Mm-hmm.
So now
I personally wouldn't have done it. But
first temple entry here for, I don't know. And this is Cafe Mask, so unfortunately a little bit too late to check Anju.
By what time is it in this game?
For Weird, it's 1 a.m.
Oh, yeah, too late.
Let's see what Woodfall has. Could potentially have lights. Could have Keg or Captain's Hat. Both are still pretty important, probably. So today I learned you can use Goron Pound to flip over the turtles. I always use bombs.
Yeah, you can do Goron Pound.
Neat.
It's
What's up?
It's finicky because the turtles move fast enough that if you don't catch them really quickly, they can spin right past you without getting flipped.
Right. Looks like HTZ is finally going to do some archery checks, so hopefully they get Moon's Tier soon. It always sucks when there's that one check that bottlenecks you.
It's always one.
I think Saria is going to be going for selling the gold dust at least. smart play so that they can do Pirate's Fortress in less trips. Oh, does I don't know not have a bomb bag yet? That's why he's using Goron Pounds.
Does he?
He does not have a bomb bag on his tracker, so.
I wasn't even aware of that.
Yeah. Again, not a huge problem with Blast Mask, but
It's kind of interesting.
yeah. So still 3 things in Woodfall that could potentially be something of note that we're about to see from, I don't know.
Great Bay Coast is Way of the Hero, and I don't think anybody's checked Ocean Spider out yet.
It's true, though technically that requires Captain's Hat, so I think people are hesitant to check it until Captain's Hat is a thing.
I'd check it anyway, just because it's Way of the Hero, but that's just me.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Definitely be something very important, especially with light arrows so important, right? Light arrows and keg both get you a song, so. Well, keg gets you 2. So powder keg might be a important item to seek out right now.
It's entirely possible that light arrows are locked behind whatever song Elegy check is anyway.
Yeah. Imagine Pamela has light arrows and Song of Storms is on Elegy.
That would be the worst.
Oh, that'd be great. Earlier I told Ben that the seed was a 5 out of 10 so far. That would bump it back up to an 8.
It always pisses me off when Pamela has something.
It's happened more often than I would expect. Because it's the one thing you need Song of Storms for. And Compass Chest is another bottle. So that's bottle number 2 or 3 for, I don't know. So very nice with Pirate's Fortress.
Should be bottle 3, because I think they got gold dust.
That's true, you are correct. And this song that is going to be on Odola is going to be very important. And the little pause there from, I don't know, so that the stupid, awful Majora's Mask camera can adjust itself.
It's always fun when you jump up onto something and the camera swings 270 degrees and sends you flying off in a direction you weren't even pushing.
Exactly.
How's the seed? Not great.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I might have been a bit too mean to Ben when I said it was a 5 out of 10, but there's a couple really awful bottlenecks. Great Bay Coast Heart Piece is Bow, Logical Bow, which locks Moonsteer, which locks Zora Mask, so that's a little mean, a little rude. But once that was discovered, things kind of fell into place. Pirate's Fortress is a little loaded, so...
I don't know, getting the stun lock on.
Mm-hmm. This is when you have Kokiri Sword, I think this is just the most consistent way to deal with Odola.
I have so much trouble with that stun lock. I end up just spinning him.
Yeah. I believe it's the same timing as Wrath. I could be wrong. Someone please correct me in chat if I'm wrong. So ATZ only, as you can see, ATZ only just did Town Archery, which had Moon Steer. So he only just got Zora's Mask now. But now, hopefully,
to find his bow too.
Yeah. Hopefully, though, now checking Pirate's Fortress soon, and then we're seeing, I don't know, finishing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, Town Archery had a Moon Steer.
Oh, I didn't check what I don't know got for the song.
Oh yeah, I didn't see. On his tracker, it was. Oh, it's Bossa Nova. All right, so Great Bay now also in Logic with Ice Arrows. So probably seeing that pretty soon. Although we'll see if he opts to finish eggs first. Though I think Great Bay might be the play, just in case you find lights. Still looking for one of Keg and Captain Sad, as you mentioned earlier as well.
Yeah. We need at least one. Possibly both.
Yeah, so I think maybe do Great Bay first to see if it's on, see if it's in there, or potentially Fisherman minigame.
I don't know. I hate doing Great Bay without being able to go mode it.
Well, we have Ice Arrows, so we can go mode it, but I think it's probably the proper play at this point once you finish Woodfall.
I don't know. I'd go finish Pirate's Fortress and do eggs, personally.
Yep, fair enough. You always run the risk of Pinnacle Rock as well, having something important.
Yeah. Although we don't have Picto Box, so...
Yeah, and if Picto Box is, like, in Great Bay, then that might be, you know, might be something a little annoying. Romer says eggs first, then Great Bay. All right, I'm wrong.
Yeah. I personally would do eggs first.
Yeah. I don't know, my usual rule is to clear temples almost as soon as they're in Logic, but I'm also not very good at MMR, so...
I like to prioritize song checks over temples if I can.
Fair. And Saria also going for Woodfall Temple now. Yeah, so yeah, you're absolutely correct. I don't know, is going to be going for Zora Eggs. Oh, is that true? Great Bay Temple prevents seahorses? I see.
Yeah, because the fisherman isn't at his hut anymore. He's
Oh, right, yeah, he does, okay. Never mind, I'm dumb. Oh, Captains is nowhere's Captains. Oh, I don't know. Where's Captains?
Did we get a hint for Captain's hat and I forgot?
Yeah, we might have. Yeah, ATC going for Pirate's Fortress now, so hopefully playing a little bit of catch-up here. Earl and Fortress main chest. Wait, really? That's true. All right, we must have missed that then. Well, there you go. So Graveyard's in Logic now as well. All right, so potentially won't even need Peg. So Light Arrow is still a big... Actually, now we can check both Elegy, which we know is going to be something important because Mirror Shield is Way of the Hero. It's true, yeah. Everybody, I think everybody made the play because Deku Mask, it was in Pirate's Fortress. Basically, everybody went for eggs first. And ATZ, you know, backing me up there by getting Deku Mask right now. So yeah, basically everybody started eggs. So yeah, it does make sense to start with them.
Early Pirate's Fortress was the play.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you couldn't really do Pirate's Fortress super early in this seed just because of the way Zora Mask was hidden away.
Yeah, that was probably the big crux of this seed was the Great Bay Coast Heart piece. Locking Zora Mask. And we know where the other two bows are, so there's no way you could get around it. the cuckoo noise from Gecko is really funny. Just seeing the frog open its mouth and hearing a chicken. Yeah, so Milk Road, the only thing of note in Milk Road was Mirror Shield. which means that Elegy has to be something. I don't know if Mirror Shield locks anything else. And then Stockpot had a bunch of stuff.
Stockpot had ice arrows. It had Goron Mask. It had
Blast Mask.
It had a bottle.
And then Great Big Coast, as we mentioned earlier. Well, Cafe Mask was on Mikau, which is still unanswered. But the bow was the big one.
We don't have light arrows yet.
How does it lock egos if you have... Well, we have... Oh, we don't have Keg, never mind. Captain's Hat. I'm completely wrong. Yeah, stocked up in for sure. Big stonks. Stonk pot in.
Midnight Meeting was a piece of heart. We still haven't found Letter to Mama yet, though.
Yeah, but that's...
So Cafe Mask might have something if Letter to Mama is required.
Not the most likely thing in the world, but definitely a possibility.
I find that it more often, if Letter to Mama has something, more often than not, it's on Postman Freedom.
Right. Well, it is a less restrictive check for sure. And we did see a couple seeds ago, I think for qualifiers, Mama having something very important. I seem to remember that being a thing. Yeah, so Adeno's going to finish up eggs here. So we'll get those 2 Pinnacle Rock chests as well. So I think ATC is just going to follow in everybody else's footsteps now, going to Woodfall. And then doing eggs afterwards. Or maybe they might opt for doing eggs first, but I think the smart play is to go to Woodfall. Everybody else has done it. And that bottle that we just saw from Saria in Woodfall is definitely going to help.
Right.
There are 4 bottles known about so far. We have Stockpot
I forgot what the 4th one is.
Like Zora Cape.
Ah, that's right. That's it.
Yeah, and then the other 2, just for chat, the one we just saw from Saria in Woodfall, and then Gold Dust in Pirate's Fortress Sewers. Hello, VXR. Hope you were doing well. Ooh, never seen that strat from Saria. I usually opt to do Deku Mask to get down to this platform.
Now your Goron roll.
Goron roll, yep, there. Also, New Wave on Oath, yes. Random sound effects are sometimes a bit too much for me, but it's very amusing with stuff like we see from Saria.
Random sound effects gives me a heart attack sometimes.
Yeah, it really does, especially when like the redeads have some like really creepy noise on them. Yeah, there's Captain's Hat, which we must have missed from Earl earlier. So Graveyard as well in Logic. A great Fairy Sword here. Yeah, you can just kill Hodola in a single jump slash great spin from Great Fairy Sword.
You know what's technically in Logic right now?
What's that?
The Well.
The Well. Interesting, interesting. We did see a Well Seed last night. So maybe we burned out our Well Seed quota already for the qualifiers, but would be
we've
funny.
had a couple Well Seeds already.
Have we? Okay. The only one I remember is yesterday, but
I swear there was at least one other one.
Well, there was one where Mirror Shield was, or sorry, not Mirror Shield, lights were in Mirror Shield chests, but that's the less annoying Well check.
Yeah.
I think generally Well Seed more denotes the 2 annoying chests to get. But with Captain's Hat, I think the only big question right now is Light Arrows and potentially Keg. I think we're gonna have a lot more clear picture once Great Bay Temple is done, which I think Know is probably going to do first, as well as Pinnacle Rock. Maybe someone will opt to check Graveyard if it's convenient, but who knows. Yeah, no, dude, Seria's had bangers all day. It's great. Oops, all bangers. And yeah, so I think it definitely seems at this point every single player is following the same path of go to Pirate's Fortress, do Woodfall, finish eggs. That seems to just be the most logical path to take at this point.
I hate to say it, but I think the play after doing eggs is doing Great Bay Temple.
Yep. As much as I know it pained you to say it, I do believe it's smart.
I don't like Great Bay Temple.
Not a fan?
Not a fan.
That's unfortunate because it is my favorite temple in the game.
I think it's really boring and very tedious.
I know, and people are very mixed on it, so like I'm not gonna like vehemently disagree with you, but
that's just how I feel about it. I know some people like Great Bay Temple, and Great Bay Temple is definitely a lot better when you know some of the speed strats for it. But
right. My MM hot take is that Stone Tower Temple is not anywhere near as good as people say it is. Though
it's so short in Randomizer.
It's true. If you know the boss key early strat, then it cuts out a lot of the really slow, annoying rooms. But casually, I think Stone Tower Temple is not that great.
As someone who likes to 100% the game when they play vanilla, Stone Tower Temple is the worst temple.
Oh yeah, dude, all the stray fairy checks. There's so much you have to memorize.
Not only that, but you have to flip the temple like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I think there's one chest that you need to hit a switch when you're inverted and then uninvert it to go get the stray fairy.
It's a chest that's like right next to the boss room too, which makes it hurt even more.
Yeah. I think you can invert it immediately, clear it, and then come back uninverted and just do it in 2 visits, but it requires, you know, all the background knowledge in order to do it. I think I don't know is going for the graveyard. Yep, looks like it.
That's interesting. I would have done Pinnacle.
Yeah, it's all a matter if ATZ can skill his way into catching up to the rest of the players at this point. Not out of the realm of possibility, I think. But you did mention something at the beginning of this race, like, you can have all the execution in the world, but if you don't route things well, or you miss a check, I'm not saying ATZ did bad routing, but missing that moods tier check was definitely the thing holding him back.
I'll be honest with you. Even though it was Way of the Hero, it would have taken me forever to go check.
Yeah.
Great Bay Coast Heart Piece.
It's just something you're going to be like, I don't want to do it if I don't have Zora Mask. It's annoying.
Pretty much
yeah.
is what it would have come down to.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know still doesn't have a bomb bag. I think that's just interesting to point out.
It's so sad.
Yeah. And maybe ATZ, I can't tell. The tracker's kind of blurry, but... Yeah, here we go. Great Bay play. But Saria didn't finish eggs, though, so that's kind of interesting.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, maybe we'll find a keg here. Maybe it'll turn out that eggs is not actually a required song, and we just need to find keg in Great Bay. I think with this graveyard play from I don't know, we'll have a lot more questions answered as well.
Did Fisher's game get hinted?
No, it did not.
Uh-oh.
The sometimes hints were gossips and what was the other one?
I have them written down. Hold on, let me look. Oh, never mind. I don't have the second. Sometimes.
Yeah.
No.
Goron race. All right, Goron races. Nothing. All right, Captain's Hat chest is.
He's hard.
All right, yeah. So here's probably the graveyard play. I don't see why you wouldn't do this. Spin attack from the chest.
Spin attack is kind of nice when you only have Kokiri's sword.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it gives you an extended attack range.
Right.
And it can hit multiple times.
Yeah, bro. Extended spin attack with Great Fairy Sword, though, is like one of the most ridiculous things in this game.
You can fill up entire rooms with your spin attack when you have that. It's massive.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny Hood? Where do we get Bunny Hood?
Bunny Hood, I do not remember. I remember it was something like really weird. I do remember seeing it earlier, though. Oh yeah, it was Evan.
Evan.
Absolutely correct, yep.
Actually, now that you say that, I think you remember saying something about it when it happened.
Definitely pointed it out.
Blanked it out of my brain.
Dude, I love this strat for Grave Day 2. You just roll and then hold left, and you're just on the other side. It's magic. Oh, but I don't know is going to have to do long jump with Blast Mask across the grave, so rip.
I don't know, playing kind of fast and loose with this Iron Knuckle.
Yeah, it is fairly safe if you know the safe spots, but it's still kind of monka.
I always get slapped by Iron Knuckle.
Yeah, and there,
like that.
You said that. Yeah. I play it extremely lame. It's okay. I'm gonna see a bunch of the Great Bay checks from Saria as well. I love this strat here, this little bonk. Boop, and then you're up there. Yeah, Day 2 Grave not revealing anything.
Day 2 Grave never has anything.
Yeah. With Lens, it's, I think, always worth to check it anyway, but it sucks when it's just a waste of time. But oh well. But at least we'll see what the...
We had a seed, it might have been a qualifier, where Day 2 Grave had Lens.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody started doing lens checks, and my fellow commentator pointed out that that was not the play because lens being in Day 2 Grave means lens was lens locked, so it's automatically foolish.
Of course. That is, yeah, that's an important observation. Alright, so we're going to check the Song of Storms now. So this is going to be very important. Sorry if you can hear that noise outside.
I can't hear anything.
Good. My mic has a nasty habit of picking outdoor noises. Yeah, just lame them out with arrows in this room. There's much more room to run away. I like it. I like it. Well, there's Chateau on Compass Chest in Great Bay. I think that might be bottle number 4 for Saria. It is. What was the song? I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I missed it. Oh, it was Elegy. Okay. So, Stone Tower Temple now in Logic, though. Without light arrows, there's no point because it is foolish. So... probably something you just save for the very end.
I don't know. Maybe you go get a bean and go check check the chest.
True. So the first qualifier I ever did was the first time I ever did an MMRC.
Oh no, there'd be no point in checking the chest because light arrows can't be there because you have to invert to get them.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Could have keg though.
It's true. So that's probably, yeah, again, just something you save for the very end. Yeah, the first seed I ever played was the day that I discovered that those chests existed, and it had Mirror Shield in them, so rip to me. And Erweird also making a play for the graveyard. Saria, I think, opting to skip Ice Arrows. Hopefully there's nothing important there, unless, I don't know, they plan to get it later. Oh, 2? Okay.
That was amazing. For anyone who wasn't paying attention, Saria tried to shoot the fire arrow up at the ice to get the seesaw going, and the Chew jumped in front of his arrow at the last moment, so it didn't hit the ice.
Of course. Another reason I really like Great Bay is that I think the music is very good. I think it's so cool, the like industrial percussion-based song for it. Very fitting, very cool.
I do like Great Bay's music. I'll agree on that.
And interesting that with all the bangers we've had from Saria, this one gets vanilla. I'm not gonna complain about that one though. And our first guy org here from Saria. Saria, of course, opting to go for Great Bay before eggs, where I think everybody else is gonna do eggs first. I think, I don't know, is just hoping lights or something will be in some random check somewhere. And a Pinnacle Rock play from Erweird, so this is our first Pinnacle Rock.
I would have made this Pinnacle Rock play a while ago. I would have gotten eggs out of the way as soon as I had 3 bottles.
Alright. Well, we'll have our questions answered about if eggs is required very soon. Interesting. I've not seen this strat for... Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought Saria was going to do something else.
There's a quick strat with York.
Yeah, so you this is what Saria's doing now. You shoot him when he charges you, and then he bonks in the wall, and then you can just rise and lower. You kind of go towards his head, and then you hit him 3 times, and then activate the second phase, and just do the exact same thing.
There is a strat with the second phase. It's kind of a 50-50, where as soon as Georg releases the little fish, you rush him and try and guess which direction he's going to go and hit him with your shield to knock him to the ground immediately.
Right.
But it's basically a 50-50, and if you miss it, you get eaten.
Yeah, and with the amount of damage Gyric does, it's probably not a risk most people would want to take. Oh, poor I don't know. Oh my god. You see what happened there?
No, I missed what happened.
Oh, so he went to go get the magic from behind the Great Bay Lab, and it fell in the water. So when that happens. All right, so we're checking the pinnacle rock chests now from earlier, and I don't know. Also going towards this.
Hi, Drunus.
Hey, Junus, how you doing?
Picto box in Pinnacle Rock. Well, do you go do seahorses now?
Dude, that's like the 4th time I've seen that happen. Yeah, I guess go do seahorses in Tingle Photo. Yeah, that's fair.
Drew, I'll be honest, you forfeiting might not have been a bad call. This is a pretty bad seed.
Yeah, that Great Bank, as we've mentioned several times, the Great Bank Coast Tire piece is just a big bottleneck, and then Zora Mask as well. We saw ATZ go a long time before checking Town Archery, so rest in peace.
It's okay, Drew. You can blame Ben.
And we're getting, ATZ is checking Mountain Smithy. We haven't seen this yet. What do we see, other than Pictograph from Pinnacle?
I think it was just like $20 or something like that.
All right. Just a Jackson. Or if you're Canadian like me, Queen of England. Is Irwin checking what I think he's checking?
Yeah, he is.
I think he is. Oh, Shiro. Rip. That young quiver. Alright, so when you do this check, do you talk to the Stout kids, whatever they're called? Or do you just
I just start guessing.
Yeah, I mean,
to be fair, most of the time that I do this check, I do it so early that I don't have captains at.
right. Do you have do you go left to right or right to left?
I go left to right.
Yep, same. Start with red. Red. Yellow. Something green. Can't be green. It's gotta be blue, red. Yeah, blue, green. Alright, good so far. Blue, red. Oh, beautiful RNG there for earlier. We'll see. We're getting 2 answers right now. And we're going to see what this chest is, and we're going to see what Bossa Nova is. It's nothing. All right. Unfortunate. Has anyone gone to well? No.
No one's done well yet. I have mentioned that well is in logic, but no one wants to do it. To be fair, I wouldn't want to do it either.
Yeah, I don't blame anybody for not wanting to. And with the final egg, we'll see. If this is Song of Storms, then rest in peace, everyone who did eggs. But I guess we'll know soon enough. Oh, happy 2 hours, by the way. Yep,
oh, we're 2 hours in already?
Yep. Still a big question for lights. I think that's the big question mark. With
lights and possibly keg.
Yeah, I think we'll know if keg is important right now. Because if this is storms, then we already know elegy. It's storms. Ooh,
we need eggs.
Eggs is a waste of time.
Not necessarily.
That's true. It's very true. It's very true. So a race for keg. Yeah, keg W seed. You love to see it. You truly do.
This is the mother of bad seeds.
Then it's down to a 4 now. I'm just kidding. I love you, Ven. Unless, okay, Pamela, like I said earlier, Pamela will redeem it, but that's about the only thing that can redeem it at this point.
I always get upset when Pamela has something. I don't even have to be running, and I get upset when Pamela has something.
Goron Mask was Toilet Hand, and it was hinted with Stockpot and Way of the Hero, so it was basically everybody's, I think everybody's first transformation mask. Oops, all dungeons. Oops, all songs. We still have no answer on seahorses. What else is in logic at this point? I guess the well.
Bottom of the well. We've seen everything in Great... Well, we haven't seen Wart.
Yeah. We haven't seen Wart, and we haven't seen Pamela, and Pamela is in logic. Alright, so I'm making the play here, or the call here. Here's what's gonna happen. Pamela is gonna have Letter to Mama, Postman is gonna have Keg, and Lady Aroma is gonna have Light Arrows. That's my hard read.
We still haven't even seen Letter to Mama.
Yep. And with Cafe being in Great Bay Coast, Way of the Hero, you can never rule it out. And I think a lot of people want to check this, check this, the password here. So the password is, yeah, it's every file name has a unique password, right?
Yeah.
It's not based on the seed or anything.
No,
it's numbers.
It's
Right, because, yeah, okay. I think once, I don't know, wraps this up, probably a Great Bay play.
I'd do Great Bay next.
Yeah. Just get it out of the way.
I'll be honest, I'd even check Wart.
Yeah, you might as well.
I wouldn't want to, but I would.
Yep. Oh, ATZ's doing well. Good catch from VXR. I'm buying 5 beans and blue posh. Oh, Gold Dust. We haven't seen this yet. it's Letter to Mama.
Wow. Remember how we were talking about that?
Yeah, dude. All right, time to find out. Cafe Mask is important. If that ends up being Keg or Light Arrows, that is cruel. We got double egg action going on here. And yeah, ATZ is going well. Dude, okay, so earlier ATZ was off to a massive disadvantage not getting Zora Mask early enough, but if well is important, then this might actually rocket him back into the lead.
I don't know if I take the gamble on well here, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it pays off. Yeah, it's something I want to put off basically as long as possible. Can never rule it out with Give No Mass so early on. All these questions and more soon to be answered. I just want to remind everyone that yesterday the seed had logic where Keg was in well, Romani Ranch or Ponasong had Song of Healing, and then Pamela had, I can't remember what, but Pamela had something important. Or no, sorry, it was Darmani had Lights. So if we see another Keg and well seed, oh boy. All right, here's chest number 1. What do we got? Drum roll, please. Red rupee. All the suspense, but the well is not dead yet. ATZ is just running into the spikes. Might as well with all the hearts he got.
It's so frustrating to try and get through them by timing it because there's stuff random.
And yeah, I don't know, going for Great Bane now. So what is ATZ missing that he's not opting to do Great Bane? Maybe he's just assuming that...
I don't think ATZ has even been to Woodfall, has he?
I don't... No, he is Bossa Nova.
Oh, okay.
Well, if nothing else, this is a very efficient well, so props to him for knowing how to do that. I'm not surprised at all knowing it's ATZ. Although I've never really seen a well full cleared before, so I don't know what the actual efficient path is, but I trust you. I do have the I have the instructions for fast well written on just a notepad doc, so if I ever have to do well, just keep it in mind.
There's a map of well in the strat channel on the Discord.
Right. I wonder if the strat or the route changes depending on your bottle count as well. I mean, it'd have to, but I wonder if like having 2 bottles versus 3 is significant. I don't know. I've never had to do a well seed, so clock's ticking for me. Drunus just has it. Drunus loves the well. Fierce Deity, all right. So I mean, unfortunately, not anything important, but hey, nice to have, I guess. So I don't think anybody else is going to be getting that, but if nothing else, it's a small bonus for ATZ. Yeah, dude, Saria's Grotto song is something else. So Saria knows that it's broken and just keeps it in for the lulz, I guess. The keg dubs. Probably just farming it from, farming content from restream chatters. Aww.
That was almost cool.
It was. Please make it stop. Has KW been approved by FFZ yet? Rip. We're waiting. And of course, the Chateau Romani, nice to have. Hopefully one of these players checks ice arrows, so we have that known as well. It's approved, all right. I'll have to add that to my channel as well. Oh yeah, I don't know, got the small key. Good catch.
No one wants to do ward, but you're running out of options.
Exactly. We know it's not the well, so it's either ice arrows or it's, I guess, pictograph.
Could be Pamela.
Could be Pamela.
Could be seahorses.
Yeah. I think those are basically the only options at this point. I might be forgetting stuff, but... No, we haven't had Swamp title lead yet.
Could be somewhere in Snowhead, depending on where.
Yeah, we know that Bremen Mask is Swamp D Rogue Heart Piece, but we don't have Swamp title lead, so... Oh yeah, Letter to Mama as well, of course, and we have Cafe Mask, so I think as soon as Earl Weird is done with Great Bay, it might be something they go to check. That is very likely as well. Right.
I don't know, still doesn't have moms.
Yeah, Word without a bomb bag is kind of sad. But yeah, at this point it's looking like...
I don't know, still only has Kokiri's sword.
Right. So that's gonna...
In short, life kind of sucks for I don't know right now.
Yeah, you did point out earlier that he opted not to keep the Great Fairy Sword. I
thought it was a mistake.
It's seeming like it might hold him back, but I don't know, he's a very strong player, so it's probably not the biggest problem in the world. Maybe
it's gonna be a problem if he has to do Majora with Kokiri.
You just do 40 crouch stabs. There's strats to make Majora not that bad.
You can't even stun lock Majora with Kokiri's sword.
Can you not with crouch stabs?
No, he can get out of it. It's the only time he can get out of the stun lock if you do it right.
I know there's a couple speedrun strats where you can do jump slash cancels, and there's also a strat where you do slash jump slash over and over, and there's a certain timing. Ice Arrows is dead, by the way.
Well, my money's on Letter to Mama.
Yeah. Seems that it is very likely.
And if my money's gonna be on Letter to Mama, I'm gonna say Postman Freedom because it's usually Postman Freedom.
Like I said earlier, Postman, Keg, Letter to Mama, Light Arrows. What could happen is we find Light Arrows, and then Keg is in Snowhead, or post Snowhead, and then you just rush Stone Tower at the end. You get O from Opponent's Song. Or maybe lights are hiding in Snowhead. We never know. I think it largely depends on if Elegy has O for Lullaby at this point. God, that strat looks so cool. And the Broken Song.
I don't even know what song that's meant to be.
It's kind of hard to tell, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Man, ATZ now finally doing Pirate's Fortress eggs. Oh, and he's doing... Okay, so we're going to have seahorses answered pretty soon, at least, from ATZ. Easiest way to tell if somebody's playing on MU or BC, by the way, is the pictograph.
I play on emulator and pictograph hurts my soul.
Oh, yeah. Do you have both the slow picture render and the pink photograph, or do you just have the slow?
Just a slow picture render.
Okay, yeah, I've got mine. The picture will always render as just this like bright pink color.
What the hell emulator are you using?
I use BizHawk.
Oh, BizHawk is yeah. I don't use BizHawk. I refuse to play on BizHawk, and it upsets me that Ocarina of Time Multi-World requires BizHawk.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I personally think it's the worst Nintendo 64 emulator.
Well, if you're a tasser, it's the best one, like me. So at least you have that. Really, you think it's worse than Project 64?
I think it's absolutely worse than Project 64.
Oh, man. That's alright. Everyone has their preferences. And like I said, BizHawk is what you use to task, so for me it's very nice, but maybe not for everyone.
I use RetroArch.
Yep. The one drawback that RetroArch has is that at first the setup can be a little daunting, but I do believe it is probably the preferred N64 emulator for most people.
The only problem I have with RetroArch is like my options for Nintendo 64 cores kind of suck because I have the core that I use, Clocktown doesn't render properly, so I'm like missing cores in places and stuff like that. But the other core crashes constantly, so like.
I don't know. If there's one thing I can give BizHawk, I can set it up pretty easily.
BizHawk does have some pretty easy setup, I'll give you that. I just don't like playing on BizHawk. It feels all mushy, and the frame delay is weird, and the sensitivity on aiming like the bow and hookshot and stuff is really bad.
Yep. Especially if you're using, like, you mentioned you use Xbox controller, right? So, yeah, I can see that not being great. Anything, yeah, there was nothing in well. We haven't checked,
DD was in well.
Oh yeah, Fierce DD was in well. We did not check Mirror Shield chest, though.
So, like, consolation prize, I guess?
Yeah. Did Saria get lights, or... Oh, well, you have Mirror Shield, so you might as well check,
Check what's on the pillar. I would.
Yeah. Just in case it's like keg or something. Well, it couldn't be keg, actually. Could be lights.
It could be keg. What's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, it could. Never mind. I'm dumb. I can't tell.
I can't tell what it is either, but Saria's leaving, so it must not be important.
Yeah. Maybe going for Pamela now.
Why is I don't know doing Yorg with fins instead of bow?
I don't know. The joke that got old is probably the first time he played a race with that username.
Probably.
Oh, never mind. I'm really curious to see what Pamela has. And actually, something I don't think that we've noted yet, but with Great Big Host being Way of the Hero, maybe Fisherman Game is something you might want to do.
Nobody's done it.
Yeah. Well, I think Saria...
It's a new Fisherman's Game because it's 2 minutes and 45 seconds of doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And and that's gonna suck if it's something important. But we have 2 players finishing up Great Bane now. ATZ is doing seahorses.
I'm curious to see if seahorses is anything.
Again, if it ends up being something good, then that might rocket ATZ back into a position where they can at least finish decently. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
Have fun. ATZ opting to do Ocean Spider House before he checks seahorses. I'd like to see Saria check Pamela while he's here. Alright, looks like he's doing that. That's good.
Hey.
Earl Weird went to ranch.
Interesting. What have they not checked here? I guess they haven't checked Ranch Day 3, I guess. And we're getting a Pamela check over here from Saria. Did they accidentally equip Blast Mask instead of Stone Mask? Or no, okay. Because I know you can use Stone Mask here. And just go right past her, but... this works too.
Saria might not have Stone Mask. I don't remember where it was.
I saw it on his pause screen. Regardless, we're gonna see what Pamela is. The Ganondorf theme for...
You played Song of Storms, not Song of Healing.
And realizing it immediately. Great song.
Music.
Shoutouts to Yoshi's Island. What a phenomenal game.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's nothing. All right. Well, ATZ checking. Oh, did we see what Seahorses was?
He hasn't done it yet. He went and checked
okay,
Spider House.
Oh, he can't turn in the photograph because he's cleared, I think, Woodfall in the same cycle. Oh my god, we have to listen to this throughout the whole well.
Yeah, he has Seahorse, doesn't he?
Well,
I swear I just watched him go pick it up.
No, he has Seahorses, he just hasn't gone. He's going to Pinnacle Rock right now.
Okay.
What he did was he traded in Pirate's photo, went to Ocean Spider House, and then wanted to go do the Tingle photo. And then
okay.
just in case if something important was on Tingle photo and not Seahorses, he wanted to check this first. Makes sense. I understand the routing. Why have you stopped playing that beautiful music? Oh, I don't know who's doing beads. This is something we haven't seen either. I think it went largely ignored considering a lot of people...
Oh yeah, I couldn't even think about Beavers. Beavers is like my favorite.
Yeah. Like, I think it was just going ignored because a lot of people went to check Zora Cape before they had Zora Mask. But yeah, definitely something that could be important.
I think Beavers is a lot of fun to do, just because Zora swimming feels so good in this game.
Yep. And here we go. Here's Seahorses. Nothing. Oh man. Well, Beavers. I think it's either that or Letter to Mama at this point.
My money's still on Letter to Mama.
Yeah, that seems very likely. Which is such an annoying check because it's on gold dust. But at least you get it day 3, so you don't have to waste too much time. Wonder if Saria is gonna opt to go for fight the big Poe and get Mirror Shield chest, because that.
Oh, you know what? No one's done yet.
What's that?
Sound check.
True. That is another thing. That is a big question mark. Oh, it's just bottle.
Empty bottle on Beaver.
Vanilla. Dude, Zora Cape is loaded with bottles.
It really is.
Sound check, light arrows. Can you imagine? This song is just so bad. Yep. I love it. It's my favorite song. I know all the words. It goes.
I want this song played at my wedding.
We're gonna see Tingle Photograph from I don't know. Is I don't know gonna make the same mistake? Oh no, we're just getting. Oh, he's getting beans for well.
Everybody's doing well.
Yeah, I think with the well seed last night, everyone's just too paranoid.
I hate to say it, but ATZ kind of dipped before checking Mirror Shield chest, and that could have light arrows.
Mm-hmm. And the funny hood. I think I hear Ganon's Tower in this song.
Is it Ganon's Tower? I can't even tell. I can kind of make out notes in it, but I can't put them together into something cohesive.
Oh, it might just be that Ganon's Tower is the fight music. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I can definitely hear Ganon's Tower going on here. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
It's so atrocious.
Mm-hmm. Very curious to see what Letter to Mama is. I really would like to check that a lot earlier. And nobody opting for Fisherman game either. ATZ still has to finish Great Bay, so we'll see. Maybe he'll be the lucky one. And then double Poe-Hut action going on here from our bottom 2 streams. And yeah, Saria's going the whole way with the well. Which is just great because this music is very, very good.
Yeah, this is what I want to listen to for an extended period of time. This is what a masterpiece sounds like. You may not like it. Sarah caught the big Po. Now drink it.
Drink it. What does drinking the big pill even do?
It heals like half a heart. At least it did an Ocarina of Time. I've never tried drinking the big Po in Majora's Mask, now that I think about it.
You can probably find out right now. They boot up KZ. Oh, that's true. You might. I think it might just be regular pose that you can.
Is it only regular pose?
Might be. I'm not sure. Here, I'll verify right now. We're switching to I don't know's audio. Fair enough.
Oh, come on. You're going to deny people this amazing soundtrack Sarah's got going on?
Yeah, Ven's had enough. When Ven says no, it's over. And I don't know, seems to be having unshuffled music.
What is Mirror Shield Chest? What is Mirror Shield Chest? Mirror Shield Chest is... Purple Rupee.
Nothing. So, yeah, confirmed you cannot drink big pose. So it's just the regular pose that do what you said they did. Yeah. Alright, is Saria gonna opt for Fisherman game? The FD for Earlbeard as well. Bro, it's gotta be on sound check. That'd just be too funny.
Still no letter to Mama checks.
It's true. Very true. I think Saria is gonna go for Beavers as well. Yeah, everyone else refusing. I think Earlweird now. Yeah, okay, Earlweird's going for letter to Mama. Not even bothering to save scum, I think. No, okay, never mind.
He went to West Clocktown, not East.
Well, you can give it to the postman. That's what I'm figuring. Oh, also checking that. Yep, it's Garo. Yeah, Ven, this is quite the seed, I gotta say. A lot of last locationing going on here. Still no sign of anyone finishing 2.5 hours in. Still missing keg and light arrows. Though it is possible that one of them locks the other. It's very, very potential.
Has anybody turned in 1,000 rupees yet?
No! Earl! No! You have letter to Mama! No! 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 F. No, I don't think anybody has. I don't know, making a stone tower play. I guess maybe just setting the owl now. Hopefully he remembers that stone tower's foolish. You were hoping for a sub 3 seed? Most seeds, I think, are a sub 3, but I mean, who knows? Maybe somebody else went for sound check early or letter to Mama or something.
Ven, you can only blame yourself for how long this seed is taking.
It's true. I knew that Mask of Sense in the seed hash was a bad idea. Yeah, it was absolutely the Great Bay Coast slowed it down for sure. Stone Tower Temple was foolish. However, we don't have lights, so we cannot check Stone Tower right now.
I have the feeling by the time we find lights, we won't have to check it.
Yeah. It's either that or it has keg and everybody last locations it. No, it's okay. I made the same mistake earlier. And it looks like... Oh yeah, Earlweird checking day one. And a Darmani check here from earlier as well. Might as well.
I'm really upset that Earl didn't check Letter to Mama.
I know, right? ATZ has it too, so hopefully he remembers. Incredible. Dude, I love it when people like mess up songs 2 or 3 times and then just give up and play it slowly. Songs are hard. Elegy, though, I feel like I'm generally pretty good at playing Elegy, but there's certain songs.
A circle.
It really is. My worst song by far is Zelda's Lullaby. For some reason, I just cannot play Zelda's Lullaby fast.
I play on an Xbox controller, so my C buttons are actually my my right stick.
Ah.
So for Elegy, I just flick the stick a couple times and then spin it in a circle.
That makes sense. Just combine your Elegy practice with your jump / cancels practice. I like it. I like it. Dude, that side hop that ATZ just did, I'm so bad at it. I always opt to do the gainer and climb across the top. I always either... Sorry, go ahead.
I can't do gainers.
Yeah, they are one of the harder things, harder allowed tricks, I should say, in accessible for sure.
I have successfully gainered once.
Yeah, that's a lot more than a lot of people.
And I'm not even sure how I did it that time.
Oh, I don't know. It's gonna go check Torch minigame. So it's the first of these we've seen.
Best minigame.
Indeed. Especially when you cheat. Oh, that's true. I guess we never checked the keg license. So Earlward's doing that as well. Watch it be vanilla. God, I love this trick. So, how you feeling about switching to I don't know's audio? Yeah, we're just going for high score here. All right, chat. Put your guesses. What's his final score going to be?
I can't wait for this to get a speed up in the next patch.
Like it just auto ends as soon as you get 20 or something?
I think that's what Zoe said it's gonna do. It's gonna be the same for boat archery.
That would be lovely. And this is why people opted not to do chess minigame, or sorry, torch minigame, because we were just waiting here for 30 seconds.
It's half a minute of spamming B and then a minute and a half of doing nothing.
Love it, love it, love it.
Plus the time it takes to get to the island.
Of course. And of course, some people opt to do the boat, and some people do the ice arrow bridge strat. And keg license. Oh my God, vanilla keg!
Wow,
we have vanilla keg! We have vanilla keg. Earl Weird with a massive advantage, and swamp title deed on Fisherman minigame, which is interesting because that has Bremen mask. So maybe Lemon's got something. Maybe Lemon's got light arrows. All right, so we're one item away from go mode now. So you want to bet on where light arrows are?
Yeah, can we open a bet?
Let's do it.
I know Ven's in the chat.
Yeah, this is definitely a Keg W moment. I think I don't know is going for the same thing.
No, he's gonna turn into the swamp title deed.
Oh, true. Well, hopefully it is Keg as well.
What is Ven doing? Can you open a bet for light arrows?
We already know that Doggy Race is dead, but Mask of Truth might mislead a couple people.
Where was Mask of Truth?
Swamp Art, or Swamp the Deku salesman.
Ah.
Alright, here we go. I am gonna bet that it is Snowhead Fire Arrow Chest. Always love a good elemental arrows and another elemental check. You need to type exclamation point bet.
Oh, I don't know. I knew I was supposed to do that, and...
Oh, well, it cannot be... Actually, it still can. Because we can use Keg to get Lullaby. But opponent's song was Oaf. Okay, but which one, though? Letter to Mama, Postman. You said Postman, I think, earlier.
I'm not gonna put Postman. I'm just gonna put generic Letter to Mama, so I have both options covered. But I would bet it's Postman Freedom.
Sound check. All right, we're covering most of what we got. ATZ checking Postman.
That toilet.
Right now.
Goron Mask was in the toilet.
Sentences that only make sense in MMR. Yeah, so Earl's gonna go get Elegy check now, which will put Snowhead into Logic. So I guess maybe if somebody was lucky and did Keg check very early on, then see potentially someone finishing within the next couple minutes or so.
But we still don't know where light arrows are.
Yeah, but
It's possible light arrows are in a really terrible spot and nobody has them yet.
it's true. It's true. No, he's going for... Oh, sorry. I thought it was ATC.
ATZ... I don't think ATZ's going for Mirror Shield Chest.
Well, he got milk.
Did he get milk?
He did.
Uh-oh. Maybe
Yeah.
he did.
Monka. Excuse me. Well, at least ATZ has the letter to Mama, which could be something. Doing Pamela first, though, I think. But I'm definitely thinking now with that Keg from Earl, I think he is by far the most likely to finish first.
It's really gonna depend on where light arrows are.
It's true. You can rule that out. You are correct.
Because don't forget, Earl had Letter to Mama and Reset Cycle. So if light arrows end up being on Letter to Mama, he is in big trouble because I don't see him going back to get it anytime soon.
There's an interesting setup for the powder keg toss there. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's easier to do that than go around the other way.
No, I just YOLO throw it over the fence.
Ow.
Like I don't go in the corner or anything. What is this emote? A bad seed. It's definitely looking like it. So I wonder if Earl is just going to go straight for... I mean...
Saria's doing keg.
Oh, Saria's doing keg? Nice. There you go. Have we seen Tingle Photo yet?
Nope.
Yeah.
Because everybody who has Pictograph had already done Woodfall Temple.
Yep. Alright, so... I think Earl is just going to go do Snowhead immediately after this. And then hope that Light Arrows is in there.
Earl has Goron Lullaby?
Well, he's about to get it.
Oh yeah, this is our last song check. It has to be here.
Yep. What is I don't know doing? Has he not checked eggs yet? Oh, he's getting gold dust. And this fight is a little bit of a joke with Great Fairy Sword.
This fight's kind of a joke in general.
Yeah.
It's not really a dangerous fight, but it can be a very annoying and trolly fight, especially if you get the decapitation phase.
Yeah.
Because then it just takes forever.
Earl's probably seen that nobody's finished yet and thinks that they might have a decent shot finding that interesting keg check. So one of the seeds that I ended up playing in this tournament had a really dumb check. It was Swamp Spider House gave Room Key, and Room Key was light arrows, or sorry, ice arrows.
You weren't here for the Butler.
Oh yeah, the Butler one. I heard about that one.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening with that seed was I looked and saw that nobody was done 3 hours in, and I'm like, okay, ice arrows are somewhere really dumb. So I rushed Swamp Spider House and got a much better finish time than I probably would have otherwise. So that is a legitimate strat, looking at the race time.
I tend to, at about 2 hours in, I start periodically checking the race time room to see if people have finished, because it'll give me an idea of how dumb or how easy the seed is.
Saria throwing a couple punches there, by the way, getting keg on vanilla. Clearly not happy.
It would be.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, no, it's definitely a good idea to look at race time, you're correct. And yeah, might as well do rock stake.
It's a little bit of metagaming, but...
Yeah. Legal metagaming.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what Postman had for Letter to Mom.
Postman's Freedom.
What do you got for us? Lay it on me. Yeah, nothing.
Ruby. I lost.
Well, you did bet only Letter to Mama, so it still could be... What's her face? Lady Aroma.
Madame Aroma. I hate this seed, by the way. I'm not even playing it, and I hate this seed.
Some anger going on.
Anyone do inverted tower? They can't. They don't have light arrows.
Here's fire arrows, chest. This is what I said it would be. I don't think so, though.
I mean, no one's done sound check yet.
It's true. Nobody has done sound check.
Don Garros.
Alright, so, yeah, nobody, I guess neither of the commentators got it right, but that's alright.
Well, we still don't know.
Yeah. Oh, true.
If it's Madame Aroma, technically I'm correct.
Technically, yeah, you...
Even though I said Postman Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have Great Fairy Sword.
It's true.
Light arrows.
It was, you got it.
Pick the box contest.
Oh, Pictoback's Tingle. Alright. Saria looking to finish now. Dang, Pictobox Tingle. What an interesting check to have. Betting is now closed. Did anyone guess Pictobox? I think nobody found it because of somewhere awful we clearly forgot about, yeah. So Saria is our first go mode, I believe. And I don't know, is doing keg check as well.
Ben, we're gonna have words about these seeds.
That's true. We're gonna have to have a little conversation.
It's gonna be a short convo between you, me, and my baseball bat.
Wanting an easy seed and still... Listen, you can want all you want, but...
You should have had someone else roll it.
Yeah. Could have asked me. Ooh, look at that little recoil flip from I don't know. That was cool. It's true. Bad luck doesn't last forever, no matter who you are. And HZ's about to get light arrows as well. So it's still a decent shot for ATZ to finish. I don't know if he's checked Keg, though if he does finish Snowhead, then probably going to check Keg soon after. And Erwin's going to go for all the snowhead checks now. There's lights for ATZ. Just got to do keg now, but probably going to go get Goron Lullaby first and clear out snowhead. So I think if Earlweird can get Tingle Pictograph, can still probably snipe this, but Saria will probably be going for Snowhead immediately after Lullaby. This is intense.
I don't know if save's coming for Letter to Mama.
I guess we'll get the answers to that as well. Nothing.
Heart container.
Yeah, I think we'll see a quick Snowhead and a quick Stone Tower from Saria. And looking poised to take this one, I think. At least for the restream. We don't know how the others are doing, but very, very good position for Saria right now. After a very ambiguous couple of hours. We're about to hit hour 3 now. Or, well, I guess hour 4.
I'm so upset.
Yeah, this seed was something else, huh?
The last qualifier, and we get a seed like this.
And Earl's doing Tingle Photograph, so now it might actually end up being a race for Saria and Earl.
Earl's already done Snowhead.
Oh yeah, so Earl, yeah, okay, then I think with that move, Earl is now the favorite. We'll see. Can always have a bad Stone Tower. So important to note that I don't know already did the climb to Stone Tower. Not that that matters too much, but it is something he doesn't have to do later.
I don't know, still looking for light arrows though.
It's true, yeah. Interesting. I've never seen this as the small key for Snowhead. Yeah, Earlweird now just has to do Stone Tower Temple. There you go.
I expect Earlweird will take this out of the restreamers.
Absolutely. At that point, it was looking like Saria might. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know where people are off stream.
Yeah, and not really something we want to check, but we should see people finishing somewhat soon. This is definitely going to help earlier, though. Right now, sitting 17th spot on the bracket, and highest score is an 857, so a win for him would be pretty nice for his seed. Although all of his scores are pretty consistent across the board. His lowest only being 21 points below his highest, so consistency be his name until now. And as a reminder, this is the final qualifier, so this is basically everything for the final bracket spots.
This is do or die.
Indeed, indeed. Everybody, there's still a couple people who are just sitting outside of a bracket spot, hoping to make a final push. As well as a couple people in a bracket who are guaranteed, but would probably prefer a higher seed. It's definitely looking good for Saria and Earl right now. ATZ as well, I think, is probably
Saria
back on
didn't
track.
even try.
What's that?
Saria accidentally... Okay, so... hot tip. Saria did the jump to the little hallway with the snowballs.
Yep. Tunnel jump.
If you land on the top of the tunnel, you can backwalk. You can backwalk off the top, hold forward as soon as you fall off, and then jump slash and make it into the tunnel.
Right.
Saria accidentally landed on top of the tunnel and didn't even try to do that. So I don't know if he just doesn't know about that or...
Maybe not. So HEZ is still looking for Keg, I think, right?
No, HEZ has Keg, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. You're right.
So I think, hopefully, once he clears Snowhead, he'll just clear out all the post-Snowhead checks and maybe realize that.
He have Keg.
No, he had lights, so that's how he got
he had lights. That's how he got Goron Lullaby.
And then a point, I know a couple races ago, ATZ was complaining about getting Oaf last.
Keg was vanilla.
Yeah. Getting Oaf last, especially when it's on opponent's song, when you have to do it day one. So ATZ is going to have to sit around and wait night 3 for midnight.
Which is the worst feeling.
Yeah, and he was specifically complaining about that a couple races ago. So I know he's probably going to be, on top of everything else, I know he's probably...
Well, now he gets to complain about it again.
Yeah. But honestly, finding light arrows probably rocketed him back. He definitely had a slow start, but I think he did very well bringing himself back into a more competitive spot for this final race.
Him and Saria both had trouble finding that logical bow.
Yeah, exactly. But now it looks like Adeno's struggling with the light arrows find.
Did I don't know not get light arrows yet?
Yeah, he doesn't have them. He's still looking. I've never seen this archery strat before.
I feel like it's gotta be slower to spam arrows like that instead of just aiming the first time.
Yeah. Here's the recoil strat we were talking about a long time ago.
Yeah, I can't do that.
It's a tough one.
I want to be able to do that. So we've got one person looking for keg and one person looking for light arrows.
That's as it would be. And HEC now, really hope that they go for keg soon.
I mean, you're in spring. Why?
Sure.
You might as well.
Yep. Really no reason not to. Unless you're thinking like, oh, there's no way it'd be vanilla keg. Lo and behold.
After this, I gotta go check downstairs, see if my package arrived.
No problem.
Because UPS is doing this stupid thing now where they're not actually ringing your doorbell.
Oh my god. Unfortunate.
I already had one package stolen. Oh, it was another bomb bag on the Icana Castle pillar.
Ah, interesting.
That's how I don't know his first bomb bag.
That's amazing.
He went this whole seed without a bomb bag.
And it's looking like ATZ as well is now doing keg, so... Everybody... Well, sorry, not, I don't know, but 3 out of 4 now approaching go mode. And ATZ has done everything except for Stone Tower. Also, I realized I mentioned something earlier about ATZ and having to wait for midnight, but that's not the case. They still have to do Stone Tower. Sorry, it's hard to keep track of 4 people. There's a second pinball down for Earl Weird. So, very close to finishing. Nobody's done yet, so this could be a win for Earl Weird. Looking very likely to take this one, which would be pretty... I'm sure he'd be very happy about that. Just gotta ensure it's midnight and then win. And he's got FD from that well check earlier, so... Not gonna have any difficulty fighting Majora. I don't know, getting Lullaby. Still looking for that light arrow check. And ATC getting keg as well. So now just get Oaf, go do Stone Tower, and then ATZ is clear to finish as well. So we should see everyone finish around the same time. but they still gotta wait a little bit for Earlbeard.
What a seed.
I know, right? Insane.
This is one of the worst I've commentated.
For sure, for sure. And again, what a way to end it, too.
Not the worst.
But one of the worst. Definitely. Alright, here we go. Earlweird going to the moon. Poised to take it. Saria trailing just behind, and then ATZ as well will probably finish soon after. Just has to do Stone Tower. What a seed indeed. What a seed. That's all that can really be said, to be honest.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. I love
Not
that
much worse. But could have been worse.
Love that everybody went to Rush well because of yesterday's seed, by the way.
I think every single person did well.
Yeah. Seems like it. At least you get an FP
At least
out of
all
it.
4 people on Restream.
Yeah. Yes, Deku Mask in Online Eras is absolutely possible. You do some trickery in order to get to that from without Deku Mask, but it absolutely is possible. And here comes Wrath for Earlweird. So, unless someone snipes it. There we go. There's a GG for Earlweird, finishing in first place with a 3:16. And as I mentioned earlier, that is going to be a top time for Earl, so definitely jumping a few spots in the bracket, which is very, very good for them. Congratulations. Not sniped indeed. The Restreamer finishes first. You love to see it. So we'll probably drag Earl in for an interview soon if they wish. Alrighty.
Tresco is announcing that we need to cut the stream in 5 minutes, so...
Rest in peace. Maybe we can get Earl in for a quick word, but 5-minute warning, you guys. No worries, it's all good. Clearly have a tight day on your hands. It is a Saturday, lots of weeklies going on and such. It's no biggie. Saria now finishing Twin Mold, so they will probably get a second, third, maybe fourth place finish, depending on the rest of the runners. No word on Earl. Maybe he's too busy popping off on the first there.
I'm sorry, I just noticed that I was actually muted. So I was talking this whole time, and I was talking to myself.
Unfortunate.
Well done.
That being said, Earl mentions that he needed a minute, and I just told him to disregard as we are ending the stream in 5 minutes because of what Triss said in chat. So, yeah.
Yep. Makes sense.
So it looks like I Don't Know is still looking for light arrows, while everybody else is essentially closing the gap. We will probably raid I Don't Know at the end. So.
Makes sense.
No spoilies.
Don't you dare. I'll ban you. It's true, we did get to see a win on stream, so I'm satisfied.
While we still have some folks here, I am going to do the
Oh no, not on my Twitch channel. Rip. My Twitch is just Vidya, VIDYA. For anyone who cares. And yeah, shoutouts to the runners, shoutouts to the trackers, doing God's work.
Yeah, the trackers are the unsung heroes. They usually don't do much or say much, but they are there doing a lot of work in the background that we appreciate.
Of course, we are indebted to them. We're just talking about the game. They're doing the important stuff. And GG to Earl. Saria most likely finishing in second, unless barring another snipe. And then ATZ should be soon after.
Yeah, I forgot to add video James to the tracker sheet, Tress. Sorry.
No worries.
Or commentator sheet. Well, the volunteer sheet, I guess it is. Whatever.
It's all good.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or Trez can just do it too, so.
All hail the almighty Trez. And there's Saria finishing as well. Sorry, I was looking at the race time, but spoilers. And I think with that, we'll probably be good to cut it, I think.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks, so stay tuned. We're going to be doing a lot more all throughout here. And I guess I'm not going to rate I don't know. I guess I'm just going to cut it because we'll be starting up something else here shortly. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in for the MMR Weekly, the last qualifier. Stay tuned for the bracket information. And again, if you folks are...
Join the Discord.
Yeah, definitely join the Discord. But if you folks are a part of the brackets, things like that, stay tuned. Look at your Discord because we may be reaching out to you to get your placement, get your information, things like that. So, again, if you raced, keep track of that. So,
Bye.
bye-bye.
So long, everyone.